It's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's going on in the world of boxing. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me get Twitter locked in with us, y'all. Okay. Maybe that ain't how you do it. Okay. All right, well, listen here, man. It's definitely good to be in the building this morning. It's definitely to see my great people of the hangout. Yes, indeed. The great. Let me turn this fan on. Hope everybody is fine, fab, tablets, and having just a great morning this morning. I feel fine and fantabulous. Definitely got some hold on, let me something says once you're live, if your stream is public, you'll find at the top your feed on Instagram. We having trouble streaming to Instagram. If you're in Instagram, this is expected. If not, this is continued. Try creating a new Instagram screen. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. You can remove that now. Remove. Excuse me 1 second while I see if I can get this correct. Alrighty. Think this should do it. Bam. Okay. Alrighty. Hopefully that did something. I don't know. Well, what everybody doing up in here this morning, man? Everybody feeling good this Monday. It's a Monday. Yes, indeed. It's a Monday, and we done made it another day. You heard me? Look like I'm a little shiny. Let me unshiny me. Just exit that, man. I don't know what's going on with this. It's acting like it don't want to do right. Can't get right. It acting like it can't get right. Yes, indeedy. But who we got up in here? Who was the first person in the building, man? Let's go back into history and find out who was the first person. Looked like Hardcore Boxing News. Hashtag JBT was first. Say welcome, family. Yes, indeedy. And then it was Mike Rim. Okay, that's him. He said good morning, everybody. Then we got my guy Lonnie Lee. Hashtag JBT. Good morning, Jay. And the hangout. Hey, Lonnie Lee, we got one last night. Man, I tell you, boy, just watching that show, man, I can't wait till it turn into a actual something televised on television or something, because it will get a Grammy or something, man, because that is just too crazy as the things that young man has been through in his life. Talking about G Street Network, y'all, one of my favorite YouTubers. The Boxing Menu Podcast Plus. Good morning to the hangout and salute. What's up, Boxing Menu Podcast, man? Hope all is well, fine, and everything. Man, I be seeing the work you be doing over there on Instagram, man. When you get a chance, man, hit me up in the DM so we can rap a little bit. Being in Boxing News, my pharmaceutical brother. What's up with you, man? I seen how you be getting down on that smoker, bro. Okay, you got a little bit of skills, man. I salute them skill elements for sure, without a doubt. And he said friends turn to enemies due to I don't know, but yeah, man. Sometimes that's what happened, man. Friends turn into enemies, man. And it's an unfortunate thing, because people you think that rock out with you, man, really don't rock out with you, man. It's a grave unfortune because you have invested that energy. But sometimes you got to look at it as some people are in your life for just a season. You dig? Yeah. Some people are just in your life for a season, man. So once you recognize that, you know what I mean, you can move on from it, man. It hurts sometimes, but you dig. Sometimes it's just for the best. We don't know. You dig? Yeah. He said friends turn to enemies due to jealousy. If you listen to the entire thing, Baumgardner just changed up on her and wanted to fight her, but don't want to meet at a catchweight. She's clout chasing. Well, No, she do want to meet at a clout because she don't fight 147. If I'm understanding, she doesn't fight 47. I think she fights a little lighter than that. So, but thing about it is, man, she did call Clarissa out, man. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I think that should have been. If you're a friend, you shouldn't blindside me with it. You should. We should have a conversation about it. Yeah, we should have a conversation about it, like how Bud and Sean Porter did. They had a conversation because they're friends. You dig? So you shouldn't blindside me and just come out the blue of it and just say, "Hey, I want to fight her on media." You see, that's the whole thing. If people doing things on media first, you know what I'm saying? Instead of if they know you and not talk to you first, to me that's clout chasing. Or that's yeah. That's all they trying to upside you or something like that. If they got your telephone number or any of those type of things, man, you know what I mean? Y'all friends, talk to me. You did, because I'm gonna talk to you. You know what I mean? That's how I get down. You know what I'm saying? But when you bring it to the forefront, now I go by how the Bible goes. The Bible says if you got to alt with your brother, talk to your brother. You did, and if that doesn't work, then you bring it to the community. You did, yeah. And then the community help y'all work it out and see what it does, man. It is what it is, Jack, for sure, man. Yeah. See, that book got a lot of good information in it. I'm gonna tell you, boys, you should check it out sometime if you haven't. There it is. There she is. Doc and Lovely is in the building. The Melanin Queen 27 has graced us with her presence. She said, "Good morning, Jay Hardcore and the Hangout fam. Salute and blessings to it all." Tampa Tommy in the building. Tampa Tommy in the building. Sunshine Shorty too, all at the same time. Yes, indeed. Hey, Tampa, how things going? I hope everything is fine and fabulous in your life, and that you're just having the amazing day this morning, and that you be much prosperous, my guy. Yeah, for sure. All right, let me check. Let me check and see that. Thomas Hill up this morning. Well, he don't never sleep anyway. It's 5:07 where that brother's at right now, man. I salute how you get down, my brother. Wee for sure. Yes, indeed. We got D1 YDSAB. Actually, he's not a new person. He's been in here before, if I'm not mistaken. No, matter of fact, that's D1, y'all. That's D1 right there, man. Angry white man, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think that's my brother, angry white man, if I'm not mistaken. Another white man right there. The Raging Cajun. William Old School Aaron. Hashtag JBT. Good morning, Jay, and salute to you, man. Good morning to you, William Old School, man. Hope you and your brother are back safe back home, man, and y'all ain't on no signs that's too high, man. And I pray that the angels stay around you and your son, man, when y'all in those high places, even when you're in the low places too. But I want it more when you are in those high places, man. Uh oh. The king is here, y'all. The king of casuals, the king of fashion. The king, just the king. He's the prince of Brooklyn, though. He's at top of the morning. I don't like these two ladies barking every time they see each other. I think it's planned, my guy. Yeah. For some reason, they always ending up on the same place. How you end up always on the same place, on the same plane, on the same net, on this? Come on, man. Come on. I believe in playing things. But I tell you what, speaking of playing things, let me go get my coffee. And I'm gonna drop it right here on my good warmer right there. Compliments of the good Doc and Lovely. Yes, indeed. Yeah. I got a downgrade in my honey bun. This one is not as as the ones I normally do. So yeah. This is my way of moderation. What's my phone doing? Making sounds and stuff. Yeah, what's really going on, man? Yeah. All right, cousin Pete in the building. Naeem the Dream. He said they fighters, my guy. I know what you're saying. Yeah. That definitely, and they should fight. if they can. But y'all seen the thumbnail. I thought it was pretty neat. I thought it was pretty neat. I'm gonna get a little bit better. Remo, rate my thumbnail. Is it getting a little bit better? Yeah. But I put that scale in the middle of the whole thumbnail. You dig, for a reason. Because me personally, I don't think we get that fight. You're gonna get the bite, but you're not gonna get the fight. The reason so, man, is just too much weight for either one of them to give up for it to actually happen. Yeah. It's too much weight for it actually to happen. And that's just what I think about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just an old dude that sits down in his basement and talking to a square screen, Jack. That tells you how much life is there right now, boy. Yeah. Hey. There go my DC youngin in the building. D for the win. That's right. He winning, Jack. Yeah, he winning. Yes, indeed. I can't wait to meet him down in Texas. Texas. How many people in the hangout, man, are planning on going to the Javante Davis fight, man? Give me hands up. Give me hands up in the screen. Yeah. I know being in boxing news, you live in Texas. You did. No, you don't live in Texas, do you? Yeah. You do. So I'm pretty much sure you're gonna be there. Yeah. D for the win said he didn't already locked in on his hotel element, Jack. Yes, indeed. But yeah. Put thumbs up, man. Put thumbs up, man. If you're going to the fight, man. You did, cause yeah, man. I want to see my peoples, man. Yes, indeed. Ooh. He said, I just booked a flight yesterday. What type of bread they talking about on them flights right now? If you don't mind asking that. Yeah, I need to work on that like yesterday. Matter of fact, I'm gonna think about. Yeah. We got to get our Airbnb, man. That's what we got to do for sure. We got to make that happen, man. You got to lock that in, lock in a good cheap flight right now. He said, "Yeah, I live in Dallas. I'll drive to Houston." My man, my man. Yeah. Hopefully we can get you to make some of them good old red beans and rice, man, and whatever else you want to throw in it, man. You did. Yeah. When we throw that party, man. When we throw that house party. Yeah. Hey, what do y'all think? The ones that checked out the old school show last night, man. What do y'all think about the old school fight last night? I said the fight, the show last night, man. I was glued in, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I felt like I was in the chat, man. I was so engaged on learning. You did. I had a great time last night, man. We had a great show. We had a great showing. You dig? And hey, I enjoyed myself 100% last night, man. I hope you all checked it out last night and you came away with something as well. But yes, indeed, man. Yeah, Thomas Hill, great panelman for sure, man. Yeah, without a doubt, man. And that brother Manny Rivera, man, or Riviera, however you pronounce that, man. That brother is so intelligent, man. And D1 said, the old timer show last night was fire. I was out with my wife and couldn't comment. I can dig it. You ain't want to get hit with that boo bob bang. Thomas Hill said, I got them solar shades on deck. We were just talking about that this morning, man. Yeah. Best non-biased show ever had. Guys had Devin, number one and one for. Yeah, I knew you was over there. Like, yes. Yes, indeed. Hey, it's that time, man. Cups up, man. Cups up. If you got your mug, man, drink out with me right now. Rock out whatever you got in your cup. Let's get that first swig in, man. Mm. Oh Lord. As I put it back on my warmer. Woo, more sophisticated, Jack. You know what I mean? Yeah, old school say Rivera had my attention for sure, man. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, I like that guy, man. And he has a hell of a story. He saved too, man. Believes in Christ being his Lord and Savior. You know what I'm saying? And he really went through a serious ordeal, man, and came out, just different. You know what I mean? And he talked about fear. You know what I'm saying? And how fear can stop you from doing a lot of things in your life, man. And what word am I looking for? I believe in that because I can think back in my life of things that I was fearful about. You know what I'm saying? Which paralyzed me from doing things that I probably should have did. You did or should have did. You know what I'm saying? But worried about the what ifs or who would think this or you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So it paralyzes you from things that you should do, man. So if fear is in your life, man, in the Bible, the one of the biggest, the most said words in the Bible is fear not, fear not, fear not, fear not. That's all God talked about. Fear not, fear not, fear not. So he's saying that for a reason, man. So man, ask God to address the fear in your life, man, and then believe that He will, man, and get it out of your life, man, so you can do everything that you are called to do, man. Yeah, for sure. But what else we got going on, man? I ain't trying to stop church service this morning. Dark and Lovely say sophisticated shorty. Uh oh. Did somebody just name you? Did somebody just name you? Yes, they did. You will get a name up in the hangout. Trust and believe on that. D1 say here's a PSA. Devin Haney guy. We can't say Africa ain't messing with Devin because he found a pressure fighter. It's apples and effing oranges and didn't go like that. Okay. Okay. All right. Then look like we got everybody, man. What time is it? 8:17. 8:17. I ain't hear nobody talk about me being late today. I ain't hear no lateman talk. I wonder why. Yeah. Oh, I'm sophisticated shorty with my warmer. Okay. I take it. Hey, matter of fact, hey, check this out. Pinky's up, man, Gotta put the pinky up on that one, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Better stop playing with me. Yeah, 55 years old, finally getting a coffee warmer, man. See, I've been living a sheltered life, man. Ain't no things like that even existed. Yeah, I know. I've been in my own bubble for a long damn time. It was so funny when the pandemic came around because I've been living in a bubble so long, so damn long, man. When everybody was staying home and going stir crazy, I'm like, welcome to my world, man. You dig? Yeah, I've been in a bubble. I've been in a bubble for a long damn time. Half of the things that's happening in this world, I have not even half, 3/4 minute. I know not what's going on in the world, man. I have no clue, man, about what is going in the world at all. Hey, did y'all see when Bernard Hackett broke out his own word in the hangout? Oh man, I look. I felt look. I felt like a good dad. My man broke out his own word in the hangout last night, man. And I seconded for him, Jack. Yes, indeed. Matter of fact, when Al Booger get in here, I'm gonna make sure that he put that in the hardcore thesaurus, man, for sure. He said, he said, horribility. Yeah, he said horribility, man. I'm like, I think the word was he should have said horrific, but that's cool. Horribility, I accept it. It sounds good, but Marvin jumped right on it. That's right, man. Exactly. Being in boxing news, I'm like, hey, we take that. We take that. Put it right next to figmentation. You dig? Yeah. One more thing about our dictionary, it ain't in the order. It's just words going there. So you might get a Z with an A, man. You dig? I ain't going back and forth with none of you, man. Thomas Hill said he meant what he said. Dang it, it had ability to horrible as get up. Horribility, man. Oh, I love it, man. I was like, he said, look, and he stood on it too. He was like, yeah, well, it should be one. It should be the one. I was like, yes. Oh man. Oh man, that was so amazing, man. He said people show their true color and don't know. Yeah, because I'm green. Without a doubt, man. But man, listen here, man. I hope everybody had a fine and great weekend, man. And y'all seen the thumbnail, man. Them girls was friends before, man. Hugging on each other and all that good, man. And girlfriend talk and this, that, the third too. Bitch, you crazy. Now I'm with yo and you ain't got no answering and did it and you ain't been did it. I'm like straight cat fighting, man. Then you got like Eddie Hearns and all them just sitting back like just cheesing their ass off, man. Yeah. They like that, man. Yeah, they like stuff like that, man. Yeah. They just sit there and cheese like a polecat, Jack. Yeah, for sure, man. You dig? You know, Clarissa stands on it, man. Let me tell you something, man. Clarissa is Bajetto all the way. Yeah, she wants all that smizzo, and I think that she whips Baumgardner too. Yeah, I think she has more skill than Baumgardner. You think she won 3 gold medals picking her toes? Hell no, man. That girl can fight. Yeah. I've seen her get dropped. I seen her get up and whip ass. Yeah. She rises to the occasion. Y'all seen when she fought Savannah Marshall? That girl outweighed her like 30 pounds. It looked like Ali versus Foreman, man. But what did she do? Because cream rises to the top, man. Hey, we like Baumgardner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She's pleasing to the eye and all that stuff. But hey, she don't want none of that. She don't want none of that. Yeah, she punch hard, but I'm pretty much sure Clarissa done been in there with a few hard punches and know what to do because she studies her craft. She's know what she doing, and she will put them hands and damn feet on you as well. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all about it, but I'm gonna tell you, Alicia Baumgardner got the best ring walk in town. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all about it either. At all. That first ring walk that I sing, girlfriend put it in there. I'm like, okay, all right. Uh-huh. And that day, every male in boxing fell in love with Alicia Baumgardner, man. Yeah. I think it was more sex appeal than anything. Yeah, without a doubt. And it is what it is, man. And both of them are good for boxing. Both of them are good for boxing. I like both of them. Both young ladies do study on their craft. Both young ladies, man, believe that can't nobody whip them. They believes that, man, and they stands on that, man, for sure. But if I had to put my dollarment on that, y'all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it on the shields, man. I'm gonna put it on the shields, man. Yeah. That lady makes history all the time. All the time. When Clarissa beat Hannah Gabriel steroid doing ads, I knew she was the goods. Yeah. Woo-wee. Good fight. Good fight. Yeah. Baumgardner does gas out. The muscles will do it to you, man. You need more oxygen in the muscles, man. Yeah. So the recuperative time is a little bit longer. It is what it is. But yeah. But they're good for media. They're good for us to talk about. But, and I mean it with a but, I don't think that they actually get to fight. I would love for them to fight. Ain't that right, Barbara D? Yeah, Barbara D. How you doing today, good sis? But I don't think that they actually get to fight because the weight is too different. Baumgardner say I'm willing to go to 147, and at one time, and I think that Shields was just talking out of sheer emotion because she got blindsided by Baumgardner because I was on that live when it actually happened. And then Shields came on and said, yeah, girlfriend, I'll fight you at 47. But then I think later when she thought about it and her peoples talked to her about it and everything, they said, you know what? That's not a good move. Why drain yourself that much, man? That girl fight 168. That's 19 pounds different, right? 19? Or is it 21? I talk to me. I don't know. Sometimes my math leaves me, man. Yeah, maybe 21. I don't know. Right now. I ain't trying to do that. Y'all know me. I use my fingers to count. I think that's 21. Yeah, it's 21. Yeah. Talib Cunningham. In the building. Hey, old school. What are you talking about, man? Booger. Hey, Booger. We got another word for the hardcore thesaurus. It's horribility, man. I didn't even make that up, man. One of the guys on the old folks show last night, I said old folks show, old timer show made that word up. We're gonna interject that word. Is that yeah. I already seconded it, man. So can you put that in the hardcore thesaurus, please, if you will, Professor? Horribility, man. Yes, indeed. We get enough words, man. We're gonna have to publish that joint. I ain't holding you on it, man. Yes, indeed. Not to get off subject, but congrats to my lady Game Cox. Okay, cool. Salute to him, man. Yes, indeed. Tom, he said, Remo said pudding and Jello show. What the hell are you talking about? I need more understanding, Remo. Bring more understanding. He said pudding and Jello show. When I drop the link for the panel, I guess you'll give me some explainment on it. You dig? I think you'll give me some explainment on it, if you will. Cosmic Lando in the house. Yeah, Cosmic. What's up, Cosmic? Hope everything is fine, fabulous in your life, man, and you're moving forward, if you will. Yeah. Okay. I'm ready to fight you now. You talking about the old timer show was pudding and Jello show. Goddamn whippersnapper. Yeah. Goddamn city slicker. Hey, my granddaddy, right? He called city boys. He said, "Yeah, I see you've been hanging with them shitty boys. You've been hanging with. You've been stay away from them shitty boys." Hey, them country guys, they don't fool with the city boys. Hey, D for the win. Hey, don't be laughing. Hey, don't y'all be laughing with that boy, man. Talking about pudding and Jello show. That's a good one, though. Oh, you knew what he meant? Y'all know I'm a little slow, man. So hey, Cosmic, don't feed into none of that. All right, it is 8:30, man. Let's stay on track today. It's time for what's happening in the world of boxing. Let's find out what's happening in the world of boxing today. Pudding in Jello show. I put in Jello you little whippersnapper. TV picks of the week. Jared Big Baby Anderson returns against Riyad Murray, someone I have never heard of in my entire life of it. But that don't mean nothing. Hey, I don't know every boxer in the world. Some people claim to do, but I don't. You know, oh, you're a hardcore. Man, get on out of here, man. You don't even know what a hardcore means. Leron Richards keen to continue ignoring trends in favor of favorite genre. Okay. Nicholson eyes homecoming defense next, and they're talking about Sky Nicholson. She had a good performance this weekend for sure, man. You dig? Mia Killer B has been eyeing her for a minute. I hope that Mia Killer B get that fight one day, man, for sure. Ryan Dixon is ready for the next night of her life on her way to becoming a role model. Okay. Chantel Cameron condemns Katie Taylor for not taking trilogy fight. Women boxing historians reflects on the importance of Katie Taylor and Clarissa Shields. Now that's a fight that might be actually able to make. Hey, BNN, boxing, this one is for you. Devin Haney promises to handicap Ryan Garcia and deliver a landslide win. Everything will surprise him. Old school Andy Maloney wants to fight the best, including Tanaka, Estrada, Rodriguez, and Ioka. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano rematch could be set to land at the Spear. Paulie Malignani picks forget Spencer and Crawford. Zoo deserves a Fundora rematch. In Billy's promoter, he's ready for Canelo. We know that, and he deserved that. I don't believe that. Tapples returns on May 10th following Boxing Day defeat to Inoue. Angel Chavez stays undefeated with an impressive KO victory over Canelo Willer. Diego Pacheco grateful for Mac McCallman learning fight, but now has his sights set up on top 10 guys. Renaissance women Sandy Ryan ready for bright future, titles and big names. Devin Haney says he is in competition with greatness. Ryan Garcia is just another opponent. Don't look. One man guy to fight to avoid watching or rewatching. Nicholson tells Serrano to fight or vacate the belts after Vegas victory. Muhammad Ali inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame 40 years after appearing in the initial WrestleMania. Shock. Hearn wants Hitchens improvement. Must be made if he faces Matias or Paro winner. See, and that's what Hearn wants. Hearn wants Hitchens to fight Matias or Paro winner. See, that's what he wants. He don't want Devin Haney because they can't pay for that fight. They can't pay for that fight. Richardson Hitchens takes a tight, debatable UD over Gustavo Lemos. Hey, shout out to Gustavo Lemos, man, for the pressure, man. Yeah. Yes, but there it is, man. That's what you got. That's what's happening in the world of boxing, man. And make sure that you govern yourselves accordingly. Matter of fact, let me put the banner on, man, just in case somebody have a strong desire to support the program. You dig? There it is. Yeah. Yes, indeed. There it is, man. We had the third JBT meeting this weekend. It was very good meeting. Lasted about maybe 2 hours, man. I salute the people that showed up for the meeting. If you're interested in being part of the JBT admin administration team, man, you dig? We're going to probably do maybe another week or two open for that, man, to make sure that we give everybody an a opportunity to be part of the admin team. If so, you need to DM myself or Remo or Senior or Hori Faints or Cash Sports. Who else? Who else? I don't want to forget anybody, man. Goodness gracious. Y'all know my mind is terrible. It's a terrible thing to waste. If I forgot somebody, charge it to my heart. No, charge it to my mind, not my heart, man. That heart too heavy right now, man. For sure. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm trying to think. Did I say everybody? Yeah, man. But yeah, we're moving forward, man. We definitely need people for the recruitment team. Yeah. That's people to help get more channels involved. You dig? It's not an instantaneous thing, man. You know what I mean? And it's not, yeah, it's not instant, you did, because we want to make sure that we got like-minded people like ourselves, man, to move forward. The people that, because we believe in no big eyes or little U's, man. Yeah, at all. You dig? So, we're looking for people that are like-minded like ourselves. You know what I mean? And drama free. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for all that drama, man. Yeah, we don't want nobody that hoop and holler at their fans and their supporters and cussing them out and like all that drama in their chats. That ain't the type of people we're looking for. So if you suggest people to us, please don't suggest those type of people because that's not what we're looking for at all. You dig? That's not what we're looking for at all, man. We want like-minded people, man, to just box and talk. That's it. Without all the degrading or anything like that, man. We jokers, man. We joke on each other and all that, but it's all in love. You know what I'm saying? But it's a way to do things, and be respectful. You know what I mean? That's all the type of people we looking for, man. We ain't looking. We just not looking for them other type of people, man. Them thrill seekers. Them thrill seekers. We're not looking for that at all. You dig? But yeah, man, we're moving forward, man, and we appreciate everybody that has added the JBT to their name. You know what I mean? It's not mandatory or anything at all. That's a choice. That's a choice. But what it do for us is gives us a big presence when you're out in these YouTube streets, man. People are watching at the names, man. And when they see that hashtag JBT, they know who you be. They know who you rock with. You dig? But it's not mandatory whatsoever to be part of the JBT. Because I'd rather for you to be JBT in here than JBT outward. You know what I'm saying? For real, to be honest, man. Because like I say, we on family and loyalty more than anything. You dig? Yeah. I am my brother's keeper for sure. Yes, indeed. So you offend him, you offend me. You dig? And that's how we rock out. Straight out unity, man. It ain't no weak links. It ain't no weak links at all. You dig? So shout out to everybody, man, that talks about the JBT, man, that show up to all the shows, man, and everybody can't, man. And every show ain't gonna be for you, or it might be. I don't know. You dig? It's depending on what your forte is. Y'all say, yeah. I got an extensive vocabulary when I won't. But yeah, man, we're growing. We're definitely growing. But yeah, as I was saying, we need people on the recruiting team, people on the Instagram team to help develop the platforms. Yeah. people that post and some people are just great with posting on Instagram. Justin James, he's real good with it. Boxing Menu Podcast, another person that's good with posting on Instagram and make hell of a posts that make me want to hit like. You did. It make me want to hit like. The queen has entered into the building. Hail to the Miss Heather E. What you got going on, good sis? Good to see you for sure. Lamarcus Robinson done ran up in here. I didn't even see you. Good to see you, Lamarcus Robinson. He said salute to the JBT. Salute back at you, man, for sure, man. It's not a moment. It's not a movement. What? No, I said it right. It's not a moment. It's a movement, man, for sure. Thomas Hill said, I'm hollering at him, but I think KQ will be more influent in his coming this way, William Old School. Yeah, we ain't forcing anybody. Trust me, man. People, I'm going to be truthfully honest, man. We will attract the people that are very interested in what we got going down. Trust me. Yeah. They're watching from afar. And eventually, they're gonna rock out with us, man. You dig? Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. Some people, we might have to nudge them a little bit, but you could tell when they're just like us, and they peeking over the fence. What JBT over? What's that JBT, man? A lot of people rocking out with them. I'm seeing them everywhere. I see them all in the videos. Yeah. Yeah, man. So yeah, man, talk about us, man. Chat about us, man. You did. Let's grow in numbers, but quality people, man. The live is growing, man. I'm gonna tell you something that made me feel good last night, man. Yesterday, I went on to another channel that's huge, and let's say they got over 1 million followers. You did. Yeah. They got over 1 million followers, man. And I went in there live and they had like 55 people in there. And I was like, wow, man, I don't feel so bad. I don't. You did? Because I don't know how many people supposed to be in here, man. But I guess the amount of people that supposed to be in here is in here. But right now we got 35 people in here. They got over 1 million followers. And they had 55 in theirs, man. So and they're a boxing channel. So I said, okay. Now some other boxing channels, man, they get a lot of high numbers because they get high profile fighters coming by all the time. You did. I ain't into the chasement. I ain't into it. I just can't. I just can't chase fighters, man. That's not going to be my thing. You dig? They want to slide in and holler at us. We're going to attract the ones that want to be with us. Trust me, or want to come on our platform. Yeah. I had a former champion hit me up yesterday and say, hey, man, I want to make sure we lock in this week. ASAP, he said. I said, okay. All right, we'll do that. You did. So that's what's up, man. But yeah, man, how many of y'all actually think that Clarissa Shields and Baumgardner, man, will get that fight? That will fight. If you believe that they're going to fight, man, put them hands up, man. Put your hands up, man. And tell me if you really think that fight is going to happen, man. Thumbs up, you think it's going to happen. Thumbs down if you don't think it's going to happen. I need some chat participation. Okay, Naeem says thumbs up. He thinks it's going to happen. Gloves up. Okay. All right, that's what's up. I tell you what, I don't know what's going on YouTube, so I haven't went in there. Matter of fact, I need to go in there because I need to hit the appreciation button. I don't know if I hit it when I came in this morning. So what I'm going to do is turn down my volume at first because I don't want to just go crazy. I want to see if we doing what we. Man, I like that thumbnail. Go Jay. Little things get me so excited. I know, like a little kid, man. Hey, y'all should have seen when I got my coffee warmer, man. You would have thought it was Christmas. I was so grateful. It's the little things for me in life, man, that just really gets me, man. Yeah. I told you, man. I like socks, man. I like socks. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Man, Remo sent me some rich thread socks, man, and I appreciate them. You did. It's the little things for me, man. You know what I mean? I ain't never been one of those grandiose type of people that want everything. You know, my family asks me what I want. I like socks, pajamas. Oh, I love pajamas, man. Good Lord, I love pajamas, man. Yeah. I stay in them all day when I'm at home, man. Yes, indeed. All right. But yeah, I was admiring my thumbnail. Look at that. Look at that. I like it. I told you, man. I like a big kid, man. I like a big kid for sure. All right. All right, now on the screen it says 36 people in here. I guess because we got Twitter people too. Okay, yeah. We got almost knocked my coffee mint down, boy. You know, that right hand ain't no joke. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, it says 36 people in here. That's because on Twitter we got 7 people. Salute to my Twitter people, man. Yeah. My ex crew. If you know what to do, shout out to my ex people. I always call it Twitter, man, because it's always been that mama called it Twitter. I'ma call it Twitter. It was Twitter when I first started. It's X now, and they get X rated over there. I'm gonna tell you. But we got 30 people in here and 23 likes, man. So what I'm saying is I need to see us hit some appreciation, man, or non-appreciation, just one way or another. Hit it. Boxing Dad is in the building. Salute the Boxing Dad. I appreciate you always showing up, my brother, all the time. Remo gives a thumbs up. He said, if anyone can make it happen, Jake Paul can make it happen. Yeah, is Jake Paul involved with them though? Because I don't think Jake Paul is part of them. I think both of them, Clarissa with Eddie. Both of them with Eddie, ain't they? Yeah, I think both of them with Eddie. That's why I say, man. That's why I say I feel though that this stuff is planned, having them show up. Come on, remember that when they both showed up on the same airplane, video rolling. This is wrestling, y'all. This is wrestling. Frequent Flyer RC says salute OG. Salute back at you, man. Always a pleasure to seeing you in here, Frequent Flyer. Yeah. Messing with you had me tell that story, plane, trains, and automobiles, man. Yeah, I mean, had me, yeah. I was damn bad that day, boy. Damn bad that day. I sure enough was, but you know, we gonna move past that story, man, for sure. For sure. Aye, goddamn, I know what time it is. Always on me. I know you telling me it was honey bun time, man, but you know. They was on some airplanes at the same game. Now at the same fight in the same building. Exactly, Cosmic. For some reason, these two chicks are just always in the same place. All the time. All the time. You dig? I see what you're talking about. Hey, but as we see, man, boxing is definitely turned into WWE. We even said that yesterday in the old timer show, man. Yeah. We talked about that, man. I tell you, man, I really enjoyed that show last night, man. I went to sleep happy. I learned some things, man. And would y'all like for Manny to come back on one day as a special guest? Let me know. Because he's definitely informative about the boxing game, man. Very informative guy about the boxing game for sure. Hey, my little bro in here now, man. Yeah. I better not mess with me now. G Peasy is with me, Jack. Yeah. He said, yo, what it do, family? Better believe I'm definitely smashing that like button coming through the door. Hey, man, and a boom shagalagga to that. I got to get down there to see you this week, G Peasy. I'm looking like a woolly mammoth right now, man. Yeah. I'm looking like a woolly mammoth, man. I was thinking, man, today, should I bring the beard down or leave it this full and just clean it up? You dig? I don't know yet. I'm trying to make that decision. You dig? Or should I just? Yeah, I don't know, man. I haven't figured that out yet, man. LaMarcus Robinson said it was fire yesterday. Thank you, my guy. Thank you, man. Yeah. I like hearing, bad, good, or indifferent, man. Tell me. What D1, what you over there laughing about? He just laugh. He laughing at me. I'm gonna tell y'all. Hey. Yeah, man. So what the hell I was talking about? Yeah, I was just saying I enjoyed the show so much last night, man. I really appreciated it. Yeah, I learned so much, and I'm gonna tell you, man, he said some good things. He said a lot of fights don't happen because the network don't want it. And in actuality, the network is the ones that have the final deciding decision if who that guy fights, man. And they ain't giving a damn really what you thinking, because I'm spending my money. And it only makes common sense, man. Yeah, it only makes common sense, man. Who he has the bag has the answers, man. Simple as that. Yeah. So if they don't think that those two fighters is going to be entertaining, or if they feel it and they think they're going to want too much money, okay, let's move to the next person. You need to find somebody that's going to fit in that big word, budget. That's going to fit in that big word, budget. Now, let me tell y'all something about budget. If they give a big enough budget for Baumgardner and Shields, we'll get that fight. Cause money talk, bullshit run America. And I ain't going back and forth with you. If the bag is big enough, them two sis will end up in the ring. And I ain't going back and forth with you. Yeah, the weight don't make no difference. Especially if that check will be life-changing. If it's life-changing, they're going to come to a good sweet spot that neither one of them are happy about. Yeah. I learned that from Steven Espinoza. He said a good negotiations when neither one of them are happy when it's over with, but they agreed to it. He said that's a good negotiation right there. Yeah. Neither one of them got exactly what they want, but they was okay with what they received. Yeah. When he said, I was like, okay, I get you. He said that's good negotiation right there, man. Yeah, when both of them leave, like it's like a fight when they both had to go to the hospital afterward. That's a good fight right there. Yeah. That's a good fight right there. Ain't that right, Barbara D? For sure. Frequent Flyer said, OG, you always miss it when I tell you why my name is Frequent Flyer. Okay. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to go back because obviously you must have put it in the chat. So I will go back and back and back and back. I just see. I tell you what, can you put it in the chat right now? Can you put it in the chat? If you put it in the chat right now, Frequent Flyer, I will make sure that I find out why they call you that, my guy. I'm sorry I miss it, man. Things be moving quickly. I be running my mouth and everything, man. So you dig. He said, GPs, he said, money talk, bullshit run America. First time I'm hearing that one. Yes, indeed, man. Money talk, man. And that's why the best 1% runs the whole world. Uh-oh. I fly drones. Okay, you fly drones, all right. Man, they use drones for a lot of different things these days, boy. Yeah, I know a few cats, man, to be flying drones over jail gates and dropping off packs. packages. She said, yes, Jay, of course, for sure. Okay, all right. Now we know. Get a drone channel, man. Build a program, then talk. Nah, you get a drone channel. I ain't got no interest in no drones, man. Yeah. I ain't got no. I ain't doing nothing I ain't passionate about no more, man. I did that my whole life, man. I've always been a hustler, Jack, and I know how to make. I know how to make money. You did. But it gets to a point in your life where you're not satisfied with stuff. You just want to do something that you're passionate about, and it stops being work. It stops being work, and you're just enjoying what you do in life, man. And let me say something. The Bible say your gift will make a way. I believe that, man. Yeah. So I'm just going to hone in on my gift. You know what I'm saying? I always heard the term, if you will build it, they will come. I believe that, Jack. And I also believe that Rome wasn't built in a day. So on those three things, I stand on them now. Yeah. I know it ain't instantaneously. I know that. I know that, and that's why I always tell you all we need a good 3 years, a good strong 3 years before we, before we started walking through those fights, 20, 30 deep, 50 deep, walking through. Yeah. JBT in the building, man. You did? Yeah, JBT in the building, man. And we having JBT meet and greets and all that type stuff, Jack. Yeah. That's what I see in the future, man. That's what I. Hey, Miss Mona, what do you see? That's what I see in the future, man. Good to see the good Miss Mona in the building. She said, "Good morning, everybody. Glad to be on this side still." Amen. And a boom shaka like it to that, Miss Mona, because some people didn't make it, man. Yeah, man. My uncle's wife passed away. My aunt, she passed away this weekend, man. Yeah, I told y'all my mama went over to Cali for a month, and she went over there, to help with my uncle's wife, man. My aunt. I don't know. I keep saying my uncle's wife. My aunt, and yeah, man. And right when my mom's left, she ended up going back in the hospital and started declining, and then they like put her in hospice. And my mother called me Sunday and said she passed away yesterday. You dig? So, she ain't hurting no more, man. And that's how I look at it, because I know how evil this world is. So, I look at it as a homegoing, man, because I don't believe once you're gone, that's it. I don't believe that. I believe that you go to the next dimension of whatever that may be. You dig? And my belief is heaven. You dig? And everybody has their own synopsis of what you think it is. But yeah, and I think that you move on and you shed this meat shed that we got, and you become spiritual, man. You dig? Yeah. Yes, indeed. That's what I believe, man. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all about it either. You dig? I stand on that. You better believe it. I stand on it. I believed on it. I'm faithful in it. You know what I'm saying? So I know when I leave here, man, I know it ain't over for me. You did? Yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all know how I get sometimes. Miss Mona said, I know we just lost our pastor, 47 years old, that had a major stroke. Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Mona. See, that's what I'm saying, man. We can't take this time on earth for granted. Me first, man. I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm horrible with my eating, my living. I've always did what I want, man. But it's coming to a point in time that I feel that my body is saying, you know what, you better get right. You better get right, shawty. You better get right. Well, you be leaving this meat shed. Yeah. We gotta keep it real, man. I talk to myself all the time. I don't lie to me. No, I don't lie to me. I can't lie to me, man. At all. But I tell you what, it's 8:59. It's 8:59. So what I'm going to do is drop the link. Yeah. I'm going to open up the panel. We can talk about what's going on in boxing right now and all that good stuff like we do. You dig? Yes, I'm going to drop it. Yeah, drop it like it's hot. Yeah, but not like that, though. I ain't doing no dropping like that. Yeah, I ain't going back and forth with you. Miss Mona said, life is short. Y'all stay positive and enjoy your family and real friends. Big, yeah. You see what you say, and real friends, man. A lot of people claim to be your friends, man, but they ain't your real friends for real, man. They just there for the ride for a minute, man. Yeah. Or they just want to be around, but when hard stuff come around, then they ain't there no more. Like, oh, where you at? I thought it was to the end. You did. Yeah, all right. You know what it is. They got a link in the chat right there, man. You dig? Let's get on this panel. We're gonna talk about Clarissa Shields and Baumgardner, man. Friends, now enemies. Frenemies, as Remo said. Frenemies. Frenemies. Yes, indeed, man. And we done had a lot of frenemies in history that have fought. You know what I'm saying? That have fought, man. And we had Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford. They friends that have fought. You know what I mean? Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis, friends. Yeah, they were friends growing up, man. Yeah. They were friends growing up for sure, man. Yes, indeed. And it's kind of hard not to when you're in those amateurs, man. They keep seeing each other in different places, man. They fight in the same weight division and everything. So, you're going to get that friendship. You did. Yeah. You'll get that friendship. The link is in the chat if you want to run up on the panel, man, and holler at. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. But yeah, man, it's many of friends that have fought. I'm trying to think of some more that have fought, man. You dig? Cass, that's a good person to ask that. Cass Sport, hashtag JBT. 2 o'clock, shorty. It's going to be in the building at 2 o'clock, man. Make sure y'all check out the boxing historian, the box historian. Let's get it correct, Jay. The box historian. Hey, Cass, can you think about some fighters that were friends that end up fighting? You dig? I'm going to tell you a famous statement that Mike Tyson said one day. Mike Tyson said, if you're my friend, you'll fight me. If you're my friend, you'll fight me, for the simple fact that we're putting bread on each other's table. So fight me if you're my friend. I'm like, God damn, fight Mike Tyson because he's my friend? That's a hard friend to fight. But I tell you what, speaking of friends, let me put on my guy. Tap Tommy in the building. What up, baby boy?
Good morning, Jay Hardcore in the chat. What's good, people?
Man, just keep life simple, man, on a good Monday.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. You know me, up and ready to work. Talk this boxing, but I got a bunch of cancellations, so I got a free morning, man. If I ain't gonna make it productive, man, I'm talking to the JBT network. That it give me some level of production right there, man. I'm keeping it with positive people.
Hey, man, and a boom shagalaga to that, man. What are you thinking about these two frenemies now, man?
Oh, I think the bagament is going to be big enough for them to get into that ring. I think it's going to be some. I mean, on the scale of women's boxing, it's probably going to be some real heavy bag going on there. Those are like the two biggest stars of female boxing right now. I
Yes.
look at that fight the way I would look at Tank and Inoue. From a hardcore point,
Wow.
from a hardcore point, I don't want to see that fight. I really don't want to see Alicia Baumgardner get boxed around the ring by Clarissa Shields. Might mess that pretty face up, but from a casual standpoint, I know once again those are the two biggest stars in boxing. It's going to put asses in seats. It's going to sell tickets. It's going to make money. Why not? Why
Mm.
not? That's what you do for a living anyway. So you might as well get in there and get it on.
Factamundo. Hold on one second. We got Miss Mona hit us with a 5-piece. Thank you, good sis. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. She says, keep going, boxing talk. Yes, sir. Amen. A boom shag that. I receive it and I will act upon it. Thank you, good sis. Commence on, my good brother.
Oh, if I could go a little bit off topic and go back a little bit, I watched the highlights of
Mm-hmm.
that Hitchens fight, and it was the zone highlights. So they usually do a pretty good highlight package.
Yeah, they do. They do. Mm-hmm.
And I don't like writing off a fighter after one bad night. I don't like writing off a fighter after one bad performance. But in
Mm-hmm.
this case, I think it was less of a bad performance and more of a
Mm-hmm.
case that a weakness was, several weaknesses were really exposed. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
writing them off, but I think there was some exposement happening in that ring. And one of the things, because you've been in fights, Jay. When
Mm-hmm.
someone comes at you fast and hard and bull rushes you, you got to be able to stand your ground to some degree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying you're gonna stand in the pocket and bang out with them. You're gonna box. You're gonna move, but you got to step in your. You got to step into your shots. You gotta earn that respect so they stop running in there so recklessly, and or you end up causing damage to your opponent, right? Because you come in so recklessly. And what we've seen out of Hitchens, I believe, is that he can't keep off a strong swarming fighter. Like I don't think he got what it takes to keep that off of him. And then furthermore, once dude was all up on him, Lemos, once he was all up on him and he was tagging him and he was scoring them shots, Hitchens looked bewildered. Like he looked like he really didn't know what to do. There was a lot of grabbing. I get it. It's some good grabbing going on, but there was no inside game. I think he was exposed that he got no inside game, and he's gonna have a hard time with a strong swarming fighter. I think that was really exposed, man, and I don't know what to expect from him in the future.
Mm, mm. You know
That's a
what?
hard that's a hard criticism, man, but it is what it is.
But you know what? A lot of the old schools were saying it last night as well, man. A lot of people were saying that last night, man. There's some growth that needs to be had, to make it likely, man. It's some growth that needs to be had. So we're gonna see if this, the old back in the day, they say shit or get off the pot, Jack. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna have to put things in overdrive, man, and really dig in and figure out, the mistakes that he made and how can he change them and add some things to his toolbox, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Because if he does have to fight Matthias and don't know how to deal with a person that puts on that mighty pressure, man, it's going to be an early night for the kid, man. Because I'm more than sure that Matias hits harder than Lemos you did, and
Yeah.
yeah. They're about the same size and everything, man. So I don't think it be a good thing for him. But hey, who knows, man? Who knows, man? Maybe he was just having a bad night. Like you said, man, I've been hearing rumors that he was sick. You know what I'm saying? But certain things supposed to be like muscle memory. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you done did it so much in life that it's just supposed to happen. When certain things happen, you got reaction and action. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't see that. I seen a deer when headlights come towards you. You know what I mean? And freeze. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see, man. Cash Sports say Joe Lewis fought John could make some money. Okay. Yeah, I was asking Cass on what friends fought, and he said Joe Lewis and John Lewis in the 1940s. They fought each other because they were friends, man. You dig? And
Arturo
like,
Ga- Arturo Gatti and Mickey Ward were like great friends. It was
right.
hard to tell if you looked at their fights, but
Yeah, I was there too, man. I was at those fights, man.
no, all of them.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, man. Back then, I was kind of a little young, but my mom and I, we always gambled together, man. So we used to go to Atlantic City like almost every weekend and gamble. And they used to just, for us going, those were, the things that they'll get us to get us up there. We'll send you to the fights and this, that, and the third, and me being a fight person, that was perfect. And my mom loves fights as well. So they used to comp the hotel room. They'll send a limo to come get us and everything, man. And we'll go up there, man, and watch them fights, man. So yeah, that's why I was at Floyd's first fight against Arturo Gotti as well, man. The only fight they had. I was at that fight sitting right by Riddick Bowe, man. Because Riddick Bowe and Arturo Gotti was best friends, man. You know
I
what I
never
mean?
knew that.
He was so upset, man, the way Floyd beat him too. Man. Yes, indeed.
Is Riddick Bowe as big in person as he look on TV?
He is.
That's a
He
big
is.
man.
I told you the story. I told y'all the story about that, right?
No.
Me and my best friend, I call him Jose. He don't like his name to be said. You know what I'm saying? He one of them secret squirrel dudes, man. Part of the alphabet crew. And I said, we used to always say, man, when we see Mike Tyson, man, we just gonna punch him out, Jack, and get a check. Just two young dudes talking smack, man. Say, man, we see Mike Tyson, we gonna punch him out, man. We gonna get paid, man. We gonna get paid. Silly dudes, man. So we going up the escalator after the fight, right? Riddick Bowe behind us on the escalator, right? And my best friend look at me and say, "You ready?" I said, "That ain't Mike." I didn't think he got any money no more. You did? I said, "That ain't Mike Tyson." He said, "Come on, man, let's do it." I said, "I'm not doing it, Jack." I don't know if he was serious or not, Jack. But Riddick Bowe, I was not sitting there punching on Riddick Bowe, man.
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, so yeah, that was a funny story, man. But yeah. Yeah, he's a big joker, man. He's a big joker, and unfortunately, man, that if you see him now, man, he he don't even talk the same no more. I think he took too much punishment. You dig? And it's unfortunate, man.
And
Excuse me.
hearing Riddick Bowe talk is yeah, you definitely hear the punishment. And on that note, son, I found really sad. I was part of I'm part of a Second Youth Foundation, and I was a coach for them. And what I used to do is men and women who come home from prison that showed potential in personal training. We had a 10-week program for them to get them certified as personal trainers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in part of that program, the people coming out of jail, I'm not gonna say their names, but one dude is a professional fighter who fought a lot of really good fighters like Baranchik, like Paulie Malignaggi. He fought a lot of good fighters, and he had a very good record. And there was huh?
No, I was coughing. Forgive me.
And there was another brother in the program that he was a 2 times 165-pound Golden Glove winner in New York City. And when it came time for the exam, both of them failed.
Mm.
Both of them failed. I don't know if that's a direct result of that boxing, but two dudes one with an extensive amateur background and one with
Mm-hmm.
an extensive professional background, they both they just couldn't pass that test. They couldn't get their certification.
Mm.
And yeah, I believe it's from the fighting, man. It's from taking them shots. That's what I believe.
Yeah, man. Well, the head is not to be hit. I mean, it's just for thinking, man, and running out faculties and all that good stuff, man. Ain't that right, Lewis 4500? Good to see you, my guy. Always a pleasure to see you in the building. Horry Fanks, I see you down there, my guy. Hashtag JBT is up in the building. He says salute, Cash, man, for sure. But yeah, man. This beautiful sport we love called boxing, man. It's brutal. It's a brutal sport. It really takes a lot away from these guys, man. And I believe if you stay in it too long, you will see what it will do. And if you're one of them crash out guys, man, that love to entertain us in the long run, it's not going to be good for you, man. And I guess that's why Floyd always said that, I'm into the hit and not get hit game. You know what I mean? And he's doing what he said he wanted to do, enjoy his grandkids and everything. And that's what he's doing now. And yeah, he's the best to do it, man. Simple as that. Inside the ring, he totally did exactly what he's supposed to do, man. He made the bread. He's still making the bread. He still makes more money than majority of the fighters out here, man. And shout out to Floyd Mayweather, man, without a doubt. So let me ask you a question, man. With this Baumgardner and Clarissa Shields, what do you think would be the happy medium with the weight? I'm going to pull up while we speak, man.
I, I'm,
What they
I'm,
both
mhm.
started at and everything. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't see Clarissa Shields getting under 154.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would probably be the weight class because let's say Bumgarner wants 147, but Clarissa can't make that weight. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's gotta be the lowest weight Clarissa Shields could make. And then at the same time, Clarissa Shields is definitely the A side. She might not be having that. She might, try to go up a little higher and try to bring Bumgarner up a little bit more than Alicia wants to go. You know what I'm saying? So is she gonna bring Alicia higher than she wanna go? Or is she gonna come down lower than comfortable to meet Alicia? I don't see her going down something lower than comfortable. I say 154.
Okay, now, my question is, with that, who do you think brings in the most dollars? Because that's who's going to be the A side.
You know what? Honestly, I don't follow women's boxing enough to give
Okay.
you an educated answer on that.
You know what? I would like to get my guy in here because he's all boxing, all when it comes to women boxing, man. Matter of fact, I see my man Bernard Hackett called me this morning. I'm going to have to get in contact with him. Okay, I see a few people. I will have to get back. Let me send this text real quick.
Have at it.
Hi.
In reality, man, what does Alicia really bring that makes us think she could beat Clarissa Shields, man?
Mm.
Like she's quick, she got a good skill set. So is Clarissa. Clarissa show better stamina. Like I don't know. I don't have a lot of interest. I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it though. I
Mm-hmm.
would love to see. Maybe it's kind of like De La Hoya Bernard Hopkins thing. Both of them are nice. They both got a skill set. One's just doing it bigger and stronger.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you know the old adage, man. A good big man, or in this case, a good big woman beats a good little woman.
Yeah, and I believe that. I truly believe that wholeheartedly, man. I think Clarissa definitely beats her. You know what I'm saying? And I think that this fight right here would probably be I call it nest egg fights. A fight that you can tuck some dough away from. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think that they should somehow, some way, some fashion figure it out. But the biggest obstacle will be the weight. The weight is going to be the biggest obstacle, but that can be overcome by money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a point of if they get enough money thrown at them to make it happen. But the question is, how much is that fight worth, and are the people that invested in it? And I think people are invested in it because I'm seeing it all over social media right now. Everywhere I see, they're talking about Clarissa Shields and Alicia Baumgardner. I think they're doing an excellent job of the build up on it, man. And I don't know if it's being pushed on from the promoters, giving them a call saying, "Hey, talk about Baumgardner, talk about Shields. let's see what does it create for you all. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always somebody in the background, like the Wizard of Oz, pulling the strings. You did. So I wonder, are strings being pulled right now, or is this something that they are generating on their own? But I think it's the first. I think that the big minds in boxing are pulling the strings and seeing what type of response they will receive from what their by their actions. You dig? And this weekend definitely did that. It did that for show, and I think it's a fight. I just looked at Clarissa Shields' box rep. Her first fight was at 168 against Franchon Cruz. So
Her
she
first fight?
been,
You mean her last fight?
huh?
Wait, that's her first fight?
Yeah, that was her first fight. I'm talking about Clarissa Shields. Her first fight she ever fought was against Franchon Cruz.
I had no idea. See, that's how out of touch I am with women's boxing.
Yeah, that was her first fight, and that was at 168. And let me see her second fight. What she did. Her second fight she was 160, 159 and a half was her second fight. Then she went back. She went to 165. So I think the lowest. Let me see if I can find the lowest. Okay, the lowest she's ever fought was Ivana Habazin, and that was at 153 and a quarter. She got down to 153 and a quarter.
What
But
year was that, Jay?
that was in Atlantic City, 2020.
Oh,
In Atlantic City, 2020. And yeah, and she fought Christina Hammer. When she fought Christine Hammer, I can pull this up. Computer man doing some crazy stuff. Man. Damn pocket communicator be tripping sometimes. But yeah, man. Let me get the ever so gracious Thomas Hill in the building. What's up, my guy?
Morning to you, Jay, man. Good morning to you, Tommy.
Mister. Good morning, Mister Hill.
I mean, it's always a good morning when we get to see you, hear from you, my brother.
Oh, likewise, man.
Jay is a staple, so we expect that right about now. I don't know why we do, but we expect that. That's that expectamentation. I bet Bill want to figure that out too. But you know
Mike,
what I think, man? I
what's
think
that?
this is Eddie's plan, man. He's trying to corner the market on the women's boxing, and right now, like the bigger draw has been coming from Jake Paul and his camp. So
Mm-hmm.
he's trying to build something special so they can actually have something to compete and bring the draw for the spectacle of women's fight over to where he and his stable is, because he has a much more dense and composed stable than does Jake Paul. But Jake Paul just got something organic. It's like the stuff that goes on between Tank and the rest of the people, man. He's just got this vibe about him that people can relate to, and Serrano definitely has that. So I think Jake is trying his. I'm not Jake. Um, Eddie is trying his best to fabricate something like that within those two, because they're two extremely talented boxers, extremely skilled. You know, very nice to look at. So it's a lot of aesthetics there that are a play that they can work with. The problem is that it's a big difference in weight, man. That's a huge difference in weight, and I don't know how.
Yeah.
I mean, it would almost have to happen at 54, because you're asking her to go below. She's 68. She's fighting at 68 right now. You're asking her to drop damn near 3, 4 weight classes to fight. That's not fair to her, man. And I mean, with all due respect, she's the more accomplished boxer by far, and she does a lot of things to kind of make her also a heel in many people's eyes. So people gonna want to tune into the fight to see her get her butt whooped or to whoop some butt. I think that right now, most people are tuning in to Alicia because they believe she's pretty, and she at times be putting them things on her. But like you said, man, that gas tank, that size, it's gonna be a whole lot to overcome.
Also, too, man, we talking about 4 years ago. Clarissa made 154 pounds. Four years ago, I was 154, 155 pounds. I ain't making that today. I don't know about Clarissa, but I know I ain't making that today. And walk around in $182. Shit changes, man. Shit changes. And Clarissa, I don't know how hard it is for they say it's hard for every fighter to make weight. I don't know how hard it is for her to make 68. Just looking at her, I don't think it would be that hard for her to make 68. But to make 54, I don't know. Like me and Thomas Hill both agreed. Like maybe the weight will be 154, but can she make it? Can she even make 154? I don't know.
I think where Alicia's coming from too also is because, you know, she fought Mayor and so did Clarissa, right? No, Clarissa never fought Mayor. Did Clarissa fight Mayor?
No. I don't
No,
think she.
no, that's right. She didn't fight Mayor.
Uh.
I'm thinking of the other girl now. Yeah,
How
I
many
don't
times
I don't know how
do
that
they
fight
have?
happens, man. But I know that they're pushing it. I know that they're really pushing it because, like you said, there's no chance meetings in airplanes, fight venues, and things like that, and the camera is on them, spotlighting them. I mean, even the segue to the build up to that moment, you can see them. It's almost like the act, like productions. You can see them spotlight her, do the little drop on her, then come back spotlight her. The next thing you know, they right at each other.
Yeah, it's happening, man. I think it's happening.
I think so too, but it's gonna be at 154 if anything, because like I said, I know when it comes to fights, she ain't going under no 154, and it's gonna be like you said, it's gonna be a struggle for her to make 154. If you look at her, she living her best life, and she's a pretty big girl, man. You know, she ain't no little woman.
No, she not little, but she not. She never looks out of shape.
No, no,
She
no,
never
she
she
don't.
never looked like she's 200 plus pounds.
Oh no, no, she
She don't
definitely
never look
not
like
there.
that.
She definitely
But
not
still,
there.
154 is hard. And you talking about her going down 2 divisions,
Mm-hmm.
Alicia coming up 3 divisions.
Yeah, that's
I,
why I say the weight just doesn't make sense. That's why I say the money meant it's going to have to be grandiose, man. It's going to have to be large for that. And again, do the networks want to pay for that? You did because we don't know.
yeah,
And I think that's why they're building it.
Yeah,
You're trying to
yeah.
build it to see if they can
See
gain the
what?
interest.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I think they're putting the feelers out. You know what I mean? Because we got to keep in mind, we think all this stuff just be by happenstance. I don't believe that. I believe all
No,
this stuff is by design. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Yeah. I believe that when these kids and all that be doing certain things. Now I know a lot of the stuff they be doing on Twitter be just impulsive, but I'm gonna tell you a lot of times I think people be putting batteries in their back, man. And I really think they be putting batteries in their back and making them do those particular things. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think this is a battery in the back type thing, to be
Oh,
honest.
most definitely, Jay.
Because for them to be friends, and then
Exactly.
bam, and I'm gonna tell you, I can even go this far and say this: this all might be an act.
It
You did.
definitely could
This
be.
all might be an act. They might be just friends all the way through this. You remember when Ali hooked up with Joe
so
Frazier, man,
Frazier.
he was broke. You know what I'm saying? They had that conversation in the car, and they were talking friends, this, that, and the third. As soon as Ali got out the car and the camera was right there, it was showtime, Jack, because he knew that this stuff has to be sold because he knew that the people would eat it up and we're eating it up right now. You dig? So
Exactly.
I really think that a lot of this stuff is staged, man.
But
And yeah, go ahead.
to speak to your point, I don't mean to cut you off, but the
Yes, you do.
natural that Ali was with
Yes, you
selling
do.
fights.
Yes, you do. You meant to cut me off.
Oh, go ahead, Jay. My bad. My bad.
No, I'm just messing with you. But when people say that, it's always funny to me. Oh, I don't mean to cut you off. Yes, you do. You cut me off.
You got it, Jay. Go ahead and finish your part, man.
I no,
I do better.
I
If
was
I knew better, I'd do better.
You know better. But no. I'm just messing with you at that point. Go for it, my brother.
No, but I was just speaking to your point, man. Like how naturally gifted Ali was to just flip that switch and sell it, man. I'm telling you, Clarissa is almost believable. Like she really don't seem to like that girl the way that she's doing it. So like I agree with you, and nothing sells more than like friends turned enemies, man. People love to see that. So I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Speaking of
Yeah.
that, man, I think we got another one. And oh my bad. Speaking
No,
of
go,
that, we got
go.
another one, and I don't think they friends. I don't think it's contrived. We looking at a little buildup already with Hitchens and George Camboso. I'm seeing this all over the internet, man. They going back and forth. You think it's any possibility that fight happens?
Who's
Mm,
going back and forth?
Camboso and Hitchens.
mm.
Wow.
You know what?
Gambos is going to get whooped up again, huh?
I like that fight though.
You
For
do?
both of them. I like it
Yeah,
for both of them.
yeah. You know why I like it? I like it for the simple fact, man. You got two cats, man, that people looking at sideways now. You know, they both getting looked at sideways, but Camboza got he got problems. He about to fight, ain't he about to fight Loma?
Yeah, you about to get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah, nah, come on, man. You gonna lose that fight. So he got Loma problems, and Loma gonna beat Cambosis, man. You
He
know, I mean,
should beat him.
yeah, I mean, on the Cambosis' best bet, man, is try to big boy him, man. You know, because Lomachenko don't like it rough, man. You dig, you know. So if I was him, I would just bum down on him, man, and you know, put the big press on him.
Yeah, well,
But
he got to. He can't box with him.
not
he
exactly.
definitely can't box one. That's a fact.
Exactly. Yeah, I go into my Orlando Solito bag,
Exactly.
man. Yeah, and give my best rendition on that, man, for sure.
Yo, you said Orlando Solito. Yo, it irks me. It irks me when I hear people call Orlando Solito a journeyman because the dudes he beat that he got on his record, man.
Mm-hmm.
He upset Juan Manuel Lopez. Do you remember who that was?
Yeah. How can
He
you
was
forget?
like the next Felix Trinidad out of Puerto Rico for real. He was killing it at 122, and he got in there with damn, I just forgot his name already.
Orlando Solito.
Orlando Solito. He got in there with Orlando Solito.
Mm-hmm.
Orlando Solito changed his life for the worse.
But
Yeah.
like you said though, Tommy, that's they're just trying to disparage a man, bro. Like as much as people talk bad about Loma, I mean, I still see those. I still see the skill set that he possesses in that ring, man. And it's a great difference between most of the times whoever he's fighting against.
Yeah,
He's at a division.
yeah,
He's just at a division where he's really a small guy fighting giants, and that's
Mm-hmm.
hard to overcome with just skill alone.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. 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 Facts. Facts, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, yeah, he ain't gonna get past Loma, so man, enjoy that paycheck,
Yeah.
and yeah, Hitchens is in a better position than Cambosis, so maybe Cambosis is preparing for his loss and trying to get another fight. That fight gonna be next, you know. So I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying?
So Jay,
Mm-hmm.
concerning Hitchens, I mean, I know that fight was to put him to the mandatory position for Matias, but I don't really believe he wants to fight Matias. That's why he's calling out Devin.
I agree. I heard what a man utters what's in his heart. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? And when they were talking to him Saturday night, he didn't say nothing about fighting Matias, but he
Oh,
said something about he wants the winner of Haney Garcia, which is the bigger money fight. You know what I'm saying?
correct.
You dig? So it only makes sense. But Addie, I'm listening what Addie says, right? And Eddie said that he wants Matthias and Hitchens. That's what he wants. So he want to get Hitchens decapitated, man. So
Of course he does. Matias is his guy. Hitchens looking, he not looking good at that last one. Of course he wants him, man. Nah, man. I don't want to see that for Hitchens.
mm, yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you, how many of y'all in the what was that, 7th or 8th round thought that the fight was about to be over?
I'm not gonna lie, I definitely did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's
looking
why
bad.
I give Hitchens a lot of credit, bro.
Yeah,
My man just
yeah.
kept pressing him and coming, no matter what he hit him with. You know, and he was tired as all get up. You could see it on his face, but he was still sharp enough to hit him and stop him a couple of times, man, from just continuing to press him. But
Mm-hmm.
after he regained it in that instant, he was right back at him, man, and it was just tough. And he
Mm-hmm.
needed that fight. He really needed that fight. The king of the
I agree.
casuals.
Yeah, it is. Let's Talk Fashion is in the building, man. The king of fashion, man. The king of the casuals, man. The prince of Brooklyn. The brother got a lot of names, man. Good morning to you, youngster. And don't think I ain't forgot about that pudding and jello joke either.
Yeah, that put in yellow was something else.
How about Hitchens versus
Shout out to
Regis
my
right
old
now?
heads out here.
Hey, yo, whoa! I told you about that, youngster.
I
All right.
didn't,
So
I didn't, I didn't,
you being
I ain't
mad
direct,
disrespectful today, yo.
I
You
ain't
being mad,
directed
but that's
towards, I
okay.
didn't direct
That's
it
okay. I got
towards
you.
you. I said to my old heads out here. I didn't say Jay is an old head or my old head. Shout out to the
Yeah, but
old
you
heads,
bring it out when you're here.
because they got old heads listening. That's really old heads. If it don't apply, let it fly.
Okay, a
I
hit
shout
dog,
out my old heads too,
look,
man. Nothing wrong with
a
that.
hit dog holler. Is that what you're saying?
Listen, man. Teaches his own, man. Leave me alone. I ain't bothering you today. Hitchens,
Okay,
what?
where that guy at that was in the chat yesterday? Where he at?
I don't know. Yo, I didn't got called a tail tucker. What y'all said about New Yorkers today, man?
Yo, y'all didn't say that, Remo.
No,
Y'all
no,
did
no.
not say that.
What, yo,
Yesterday I got called a tail
where
tucker.
my guy at, man?
What you said this morning? You said something about New Yorkers this morning. I said, damn, we just can't get a break, man.
What I said something about New Yorkers this morning.
Yeah, I forgot. My mind slipped. My coffee spilled when you said it. I said, oh, this guy, he think I'm soft. Nah, good morning, y'all. Yo, tell me what up, man.
What's good, Remo? Top of the morning, man.
How
Oh
y'all
yeah,
doing,
Tommy.
man?
Tommy was just talking about that pro grades and that Hitchens. What you
I
think
think
about
that would
that?
be a good matchup, man.
Uh, it looks. I
That
think
would
it
be a
looks the
real
same.
shit or get off the pot type of fight right there.
I think it looks the same. We just get beat up the same way.
All right. But
But I
it
mean,
would be a good name. It would be a good look for Hitchens, to rebound after a bad day in the office. You take on a similar pressure fighter like Regis, highly decorated. He got a big loss to Haney and the dude from Scotland, Josh Taylor. That's it. That would be a tremendous win for Hitchens if his team feels he could take on Regis. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think it's even because I don't think Regis got much left. I don't think he's the same Regis, but he's still dangerous. I think that'd be a great matchup.
I would go the other way around. I would not take that Matias or Pitbull fight. I think those are not the styles for him, and he's not going to get the Haney fight. I would take the Catterall Taylor winner
Oh yeah, that'll be nice.
yeah, that
because
would be a good fight.
because Catterall arguably beat Taylor last fight, but Taylor actually beat Regis, so that might be a one up on the whole Regis victory.
True. Is he ready for Josh Taylor or Jack Catterall? And
I
Josh
don't think
Taylor looked like he dying at 140. He's not Devin Haney. I don't know how he does it.
I don't think he died. I just think that fight he had with Regis took a lot out of him.
Mm,
That knocked some years off of his prime.
mm. Did y'all hear about Regis saying that with the Devin Haney fight that there was no back end money? They
What do you get on the front?
I'm not sure what he got on the front, but it just seemed like he was too happy. He was talking to Mill City Boxing, and and Mill asked him about the pay-per-view numbers, this, that, and the third. He said he didn't really hear nothing about the numbers. Then he asked him about, well, what about the back end? He said, there ain't no back end.
So. You know why though, right? It ain't sell nothing. It ain't sell nothing to pay out nobody. From what they probably paid them up front in purses alone, they probably was in the red, and the pay-per-view probably got them to even.
Yeah, but the only problem I have with that, and he answered that, is telling me that he's not standing on his business. Because I'm sorry, if I get punched on for a whole night, I'm calling the front office, and I need to know how many exact sales did we get, who got paid what, you know what I'm saying, and who drop kicked Shorty. I need to know. Ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna get punched in my head all night, and I don't even know how much money came in. That ain't what I'm going to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like that either.
Yeah, that's not a good businessman. You know what I mean? Maybe he was just shucking and didn't want to say anything on air. I can understand that, or he maybe didn't want that man in his pockets. I understand that too. It's hard to come and ask somebody and say, "Hey, Remo, how much you made today, man? How much money you make, man?" Cats don't like no. You got them street accountants, man. So maybe that it was one of those type things. And he just politely said that it was on the back end.
Or Bill look like the type that'll tell you sign an NDA and don't disclose these numbers.
Facts. Great point there, youngster. You're gonna be great in the pudding and jello crew one day.
Man, I ain't playing with y'all dinosaurs.
Oh, he coming hot today. Okay.
Whoa.
No pause in the head, Jack. No pause in the head, man.
Listen.
I'm not even look. It ain't even no Diddy no more. I think D1 set me straight yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
You was having a lot of fun with no Diddy. I was letting you rock. You was like,
whoa! That should be one right there.
No, whatever. I sat down with a youngin and interviewed him yesterday, and he been around me for 7 years, and the man is only 27 years old. I'm like, damn, I'm old.
You felt like eating some Jello yesterday afterwards, didn't you?
No. I still got my teeth. I can have ramen noodles and stuff.
I still got all mine.
Okay, all right. Just making sure.
You had an old moment, man. You had one of the moments that make you feel old.
I got mine, Jack.
Yo, Tommy,
they might
I'm
not
like,
be as pretty, but I got them.
Tommy, he said his age. I'm like, damn. I'm up there now. I'm getting there.
I knew I was old when one day I was watching college football draft, and they drafted one of these college kids, and I was like, damn, his mom is bad. That's what I said. Yeah, I'm old.
You know what? Y'all just made me realize how old I am right now. Good Lord, man.
Right now, or you like?
Right now, y'all just made me realize.
It took you 55 years to realize that, Jay?
That's what I'm talking about, Tommy. Yeah.
Hey, Tampa.
Yes, sir.
We better than that, ain't we? Don't be messing with them, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We closer than that. Hold on, y'all, man, for 1 second, man. I just realized how old I am. Goodness gracious. Let me see something.
You know how I be knowing, Tommy? When I be hearing the young kids be talking or whatever, and they born in 1999 and stuff like that, I'm like, damn, yo, Tupac was already dead, Biggie was dead,
gone.
Allen Iverson and crossed Jordan already. I said, damn, I'm old.
The world was about to end for 2K.
Facts.
We survived.
That was crazy, man. Remember that?
Yeah,
I remember that.
There's no numbers after what is it, 99?
I remember when LeBron was first coming out of college. I mean, a high school, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember those days? Shit was crazy. But with these girls, I don't think we're gonna ever see it unless the only way it happens is if Alicia don't come in at a full weight and keeps a little bit of speed to her advantage and gives up the power advantage to Shorty. But it gotta be for enough money where it makes it happen.
That weight difference is crazy though. The
It is.
natural size difference, man. I don't know.
But stay right there.
Yeah, how do we make this fight, Remo? Tell us.
You got to give them that money and marketing behind it where it's gonna make sense for both of them. One to either sacrifice or the other one to get punched on. That they not gonna make again in the sport because the attention is solely on them. Amanda got paid the highest purse ever, and there was no real intrigue except being who she is in general. This one, you hear me?
Yeah, man, get off that drugstore phone, man.
No, I got called. But you got good looking ladies. You got two good looking ladies, and they building a storyline that they actually really don't like each other. It becomes intriguing to everybody. Like, what really happens if they fight? And damn, she's so bad. I just want to watch. Then you speak more highly. Like, who's gonna bring you out to your ring walk? Because Baumgardner ring walks be fire.
Yeah, I don't want nobody to bring her out, Jack, unless they like 30 feet in front
Nah,
of her.
nah. If she come out and link up with like a Meg The Stallion or Cardi B or something like that, it makes it
Mm-hmm.
bigger.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
make
would
it a
give her a
spectacle.
piggyback ride to the ring. That's what I would do for her, man. For a
You
small
would.
fee.
You said you would give
Yeah,
her a
I'll
piggyback.
give a piggyback ride to the ring, man, for a
Yo,
small
yo,
fee.
yo, 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 Tommy,
Yeah.
stop being disrespectful like I'm not on the phone and that's not my shorty. Like,
What's
don't
popping? What's popping? What's
Oh, my
popping?
bad.
Being in
Yeah,
boxing news. What's up,
they
baby boy?
said, I heard the rumors. They said if they fight, y'all already know who's doing the ring walk with Clarissa Shields. Adrian Bronner is coming out with Clarissa Shields.
Nah,
That's what they said yesterday on Fight Hype, bro. That's what they
I
said.
don't care. I
That's what they
don't
said.
care,
And
yo.
they
That man
told
was
us to
so
Baumgardner.
disrespectful. That man was so disrespectful, man. Ain't no way in the hell she let Brona bring her out.
Yeah,
No,
that was wrong, man.
they told us
he
to
talking about
Baumgardner,
Clarissa.
bro.
Oh, Clarissa's he bringing Clarissa out or Baumgardner out?
He bringing Clarissa out.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes
They
sense. That's
asked
terrible.
they asked Baumgardner how she feel. Clarissa said that that's who she's coming out with, and then Baumgardner how she
Mm.
feel about that. And she said she wouldn't give a damn. I gotta watch that Fight High interview, bro. Dude, that shit
That's a
had
New
me
York move
crying,
right
bro.
there. I
I
like
bet
What
you
if
that
that.
was
Felicia
filmed by.
came out with Marcos Maidana?
Oh, damn.
What's the story behind that?
Marcos
Oh,
Maidana gave Adrian Broner his first loss, and he whipped
You
his
mean to
ass
counteract that? To
thoroughly.
counteract that? To count?
yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
let me
Right.
tell you, he ain't just whip his ass, man. Let me tell you something. They was in the ring, right, Remo? And while they was in the ring, you know how a fighter end up being behind you?
No, I
Why
seen, I
he?
seen, I
Yeah.
seen, I seen that. I ain't that
Oh,
new. Damn, I ain't that new.
oh, okay.
I'm
Well, I was just, hey, man, you was like, why? So I was just wondering,
oh,
but man, but I'm gonna tell you, the re-hump was funny, man. When Marcos Modana redid it back to him, man, that was classic.
No. What was classic was the cry on his face, and then he was holding his hands out like he got his nails done.
Yeah.
He
They
was so
like
distraught.
they had that song, Drake. Get in the car. Let's go
Man,
home, man.
man. It's hard. It's hard. It'll be very hard to make this fight though, because the weight disparity. Because what you just read off, like Tommy said, 4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I think she like tapping on her butt and showing how much healthy weight she do got. So I don't think
Mm-hmm.
she's trying to get skinny.
Let that bagman be right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He gonna get real
yeah.
skinny.
Well,
See, what's
It
also a
gotta be. It's
hurdle.
all gonna be based on the bag I'm in, man. Always. Aunt
But
McQueen, how you doing, Aunt?
Listen, I can
what's
make 154. I know she can make it, man.
no, but she got a lot of other shit going on too. Because remember, she is in that
But that
that
ain't what they're
that
asking for. They're not asking for 154.
no. I'm saying though, she also does that MMA. So I don't know what her contracts and her time frame of fights is going on over there either. Cause she go too
Do
far
that.
and she puts herself out of contention for the she don't like losing. So you don't
Mhm.
know when is her next contracted fight over there, and for her to have to balance that weight, that's a whole different hurdle. Because these
Mhm.
girls is like they want to get bags too, but they got to do all types of other shit to get money in the sport.
this was the shit. This was the way.
We can't hear you talking
Can't
about
hear
you
you,
talk
bro.
you talking in the ocean.
Hey, yo,
Okay, I'm
you got
sorry.
that? You on
I
that
was
Boost
eating.
Mobile, yo?
Nah, man, I'm in this damn pharmacy. What's going on is, according to Baumgardner, Clarissa Shields said that she would go down to 147 to fight that retired, I forgot that MMA fighter.
Mm.
She said she would go
Oh,
down to
Chris Cyborg.
Cyborg.
Chris Cyborg. Yes,
Old as hell, though. Chris Cyborg, old as
yeah.
dirt.
So
So I
she
understand
said
why
since
she
you want to go down to fight Chris Cyborg to 147, if you will fight her at 147, you should fight me at 147.
it's not
That's
the
where that
same.
whole that's what that whole 147 shit came from.
Yeah, not the same, bro.
So exactly, it's not the same. She said that's fighting an MMA fighter. That's not fighting a boxer. That's different, and that's the whole thing. And so to Clarissa Shields, you caught me sideways with that shit, bro. You shouldn't have came at me with that like that.
Yes, yes. That was the thing right there. She sideswiped her on that.
But what did
Yeah,
y'all
Say
say a
that
couple
again,
minutes
BN.
ago? The Bagament, right? Chris Cyborg. She's known in that UFC world. So then now you bringing in a whole nother fan base, another demographic. It
You
would be
sounded
another
like
test
Darth
of
You
game.
sounded like Darth Vader, Aunt McQueen.
The force,
I am Darth Vader.
the force is
Yeah.
strong with you.
Oh well, excuse me then, sir.
What you was just saying, BN? You sound like you was making a great point. I caught the end.
no, I was
Said
saying
something.
that basically she was just saying that she wanted to go down to 147 to fight Chris Cyborg, but then
Mhm.
remember at that point in time, that's between her and Chris Cyborg, and
Right.
from nowhere, Baumgartner came in from nowhere saying, you know what, no, I want to fight you at 147. Remember, they
Thank
was
you.
friends at this point,
Appreciate you
and
adding that because I agree with you. I agree. I think she
yeah, they
came out of left field with the
come up from left
challenging
field with that
Clarissa.
shit.
I
Right.
Came from
disagree. I disagree so wholeheartedly with
Now
that.
you're biased, man.
No,
Hmm.
no, no, no. I'm gonna tell you where the real beef came from. They was cordial and they were friends prior to that Michaela Mayer shit, right? Carissa always talking about that Olympic. Everything got to be with Olympic. She chose that she was gonna be with Mayer on who she was gonna select off of them being Olympic teammates.
Mm.
What's her name played? She played nice, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. We homies and all that. But if somebody bet against you to lose, you don't forget that shit. So now you talking at a weight class in and around where I'm at for somebody else. And then you supposed to be the GOAT. And in my mind right now, I'm undisputed. My name is in the conversation. I'm young. I'm hot. My body right. I want that spotlight. I want your spot. That's what young bulls supposed to do. Buck.
Yeah. Right. That's why I
And that's
said
where
she needed.
that's where it
Mm.
came from. I think that's
So
where
it's
it
a
came
lineup.
from.
So it's a build up. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Now we getting
for
the
sure.
whole. We piecing it together now. Okay.
Yeah, I think that backstory was from that whole Michaela Mayer because they went to war. They was at war with one another with words, just like we see now. But the
Mm.
difference is
Who to the family?
Carissa really that was her Olympic teammate, so that's who she chose. She was going to support.
Hey, we
But
got a
what
new
I'm
guy in the
hearing,
building. Hold on 1 second, fellas. We got a new guy in the building. I want to recognize him. We got Joe in the building. We want to welcome Joe to the Hardcore Hangout. Hey, Joe, we just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. You got one rule around here, Joe. No hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama, man. Other than that, everything else is where gang.
Julio was his
We want to
confirmation.
welcome Joe to the Hardcore Hangout. His first
Julio,
chat is, I
Julio
got
not here
all
today.
my
You know
teeth.
that?
Can you unmute yourself being in boxing news? Okay. I got all my teeth. I keep them in my bedside locker. Hey, they always told me, you know, when you used to talk about women hair, and you're like, oh man, that's a weave. She said, I bought it, so it's mine. So yeah. That's yours, man. Salute to you, man, for sure, man. Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. Salute to you, man.
Oh my God. My grandmother had a cup of teeth next to her too. Don't worry about it.
So y'all think that fight ever happens between them two ladies?
The money only is gonna make it happen.
And
How
Jay,
old
what
is-
you think?
how old's
What weight
Clarissa?
should it happen at if it happens? What you think?
I think that, I mean, it'd be truthfully honest, man. It ain't no weight that can happen at, because I pulled up hey Aunt McQueen, because you're good with this. Can you pull up Alicia Baumgardner's a box rack, please? If you can.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. And let's
Hey,
look at that, y'all, because we already looked at Clarissa Shields, and she started out at 168, and the lowest
Mm-hmm.
she's ever been is 153 and a half.
Right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's
I got her
so,
box right here.
okay, cool. So you got Alicia Baumgardner's a box
Mm-hmm.
rack. What did she
Right.
start at? What was her first fight?
First fight,
I'm what's the name? If you want to put it up on the screen.
Yes, sir. Can you put it on? Send it to me so we can put it on the screen. That would be great, man. You know what I mean? So that way,
All right.
make sure
but
that.
why y'all do that, right?
Mhm.
Here we
Why
go.
does it have to be a full weight? It can be some catch shit. No,
Oh, you have to be a catch
Catch weight.
somehow, some way,
yeah,
fashion.
it don't have to be
According to
official.
Bill, no, there ain't gonna be no catching, no nothing. He said this girl fights at 130, and period. And he said this girl walks around 147, 153. So they're not doing no catching, nothing. They gonna do one. They gonna do.
I got
They
Ingram.
not doing 147. That's it, bro. They not.
Right.
They not budging, bro.
And dictate
Let me
So this
tell you.
you
fight
Let me
ain't
can't
tell you
gonna
dictate
something.
happen.
to the cat.
Money make you do strange things. They do some strange for some change. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Dude, always
I've never
talking about
seen
what
in
they
boxing.
not gonna do.
Right, but I'm gonna tell you when it comes to that bagament, man. For some reason, you know, that money starts to that carrot they dangle after you, man. After a while, you be like, whoa. So what was her first fight? She started at 130.
120, what is it? 126, 128. That's where the weight
Yeah.
says. I'm looking at the weight, so
Yeah, but
she
if you just
started at
It's
click
right
it,
there.
120.
if you
Yeah.
click it, it'll okay. All right, so that's 128. One came in at 128. One person came in at 120.
Yeah.
Man.
126. So what is that?
Right.
Featherweight?
Yeah, and what's the highest she's ever fought? 147? No, what's the highest
Nope,
she's ever
130.
fought?
She ain't fought above 130 yet.
God damn.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
So again, Jay, do
And
you
I
really
looked
want
at this
that?
before.
Oh no, she actually has. She fought above that. Like right here, you see against her
137
second fight,
and a half.
Wendy Tony. So she was at lightweight for that fight.
Okay, was she 137 or 134? If you click the what you call me, it'll show it. If you
Yeah,
click
she
the
ain't fought above
yeah,
the 30s.
not if you
And I'm gonna click the belt.
yeah, there
She's
you
not
go.
doing no 150, bro. Telling you that. She's adamant about that, bro.
It normally
No, it
shows
doesn't say which one she weighed in at, but I'm assuming that that's her on the left, and that's her opponent on the right.
okay. So she was 137
Yeah.
or was she 134?
Yeah, she a 130 fighter, bro. Period.
Yeah. For all intents and purposes, man, she ain't never fought over 130. Yeah.
135.
And
135 is the
when I
highest.
looked at this before, 'cause I looked at this about a month and a half ago, man, when they first started talking this,
What's
and I was trying to see how they could make the weight, and that's when I came up to the they can't. You know what I mean? It will have to be the money. The money's going to have to drive them, and the thing about it is going to be whoever is the A side is going to get the more lenient to call what weight they're going to go to. You dig? So I think that damn, and I looked at this before, and I just couldn't figure out a weight to go to. Because first of all, Baumgardner, man, she's a little bitty old girl, little girl, man. So, you know, her going up to 47 is going to slow her down tremendously, for one. You know, and 54, she dead man walking. That's too much weight. So they know this, man. And now you got Shields, 153 and a quarter is her heaviest, her lightest fight. Because I looked that up before too. So it's 153 and a quarter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I got Clarissa Shields up right now. So
go to her lightest weight that she fought.
She need to leave that big girl alone, bro.
I think it's the has-been fight, you know.
Yeah, she gotta chill with the calling her out, because if it was a man doing it, we'd be saying clout chasing. If you really want what you got,
she don't want no smoke,
that's
bro.
116 fighter.
Yeah, she don't want that smoke.
You know what I'm saying?
It's that little dog big in that bike barking at the big dog, you know.
And then they looking at Clarissa like she ducking smoke. Like, I'm like, yo, fans are terrible, yo. This girl is
nobody want to take time out and look at this.
Exactly, Jay.
Proof is
you know what I mean? Because they surface level people. You know what I'm saying? They don't care the deep dive.
Yeah, but that's our job to bring the knowledge.
That's why we stay on it.
That's right. That's right. We bring the knowledge to the forefront, man, and show them why there's a big difference. It's a 30-pound difference here, man.
Right.
You know
she
what I'm
shoot
saying?
herself in the foot because she keeps saying size don't matter. I ain't worried about no size. And I'm like, it looked like you are to me, because you would just go to 160 and challenge her.
Yeah, because if the lowest weight she's ever been at is 135. I mean, the highest was 135. That's still 12 pounds north. Okay. Now the lowest that Clarissa has gone is 154. How many pounds north is 147? Is that what?
Right.
Do the math.
7 pounds.
That's 7?
Yeah, from 147 to 154, that's 7.
Wow. But she's fighting.
But my thing is this.
She's fighting.
Bill says she's walking around at 147.
Yeah.
Why not just cut less? Why not just cut less? It's like you already walking around at that instead of having to drop that, 17 pounds to go down to 130.
Well,
I would also like to see what she looks like at 147 too, because everybody's walk around is a little bit different. Like as far as when you say in between fights, she still look relatively fit, but then again, performing is a different thing. But she don't look out of shape when she walking around.
Yeah, 7 pounds height. That's a 7-pound hike right there. From walk around to fight weight.
Who don't look that? Who y'all talking about? Don't look that bad walking around?
Alicia
Baumgardner.
I ain't never seen her look fat. I ain't never seen with no love handles. None of that. Like in between fights.
And I just seen her in person, man. I took a picture with her, Remo. I had her all hugged up, man. Just let you know that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Remo take the feelings out of it, bro. Remo in love with that girl, man.
I'm gonna get that reported. I'm gonna report.
So was this a clout chase by Baumgardner?
I agree. It was. I think it was.
Great question.
I think it was. It was.
Hey, look at it like this, Jay. I want what you got, Jay, so bad, but I'm not willing to go where you at to go get it. I want the fans to make a case how you need to come down. You the champion. She can't dictate to the champion what she going to do and not going to do. It's not going to happen that way. And we're going to build on that face-to-face. I love body language. Just like I caught Frank Martin and, when he stepped face-to-face with Keyshawn, energy be a little different.
Yeah, that was different. It was different.
Right.
Yeah, can I ask one question, though? Respectfully?
You can. Yes, sir.
What's the difference between Alicia doing it and when Gary was doing it with Tank?
No difference.
Same difference.
No difference.
But everybody was the same shit. Everybody was giving Tank hell for it.
Because they weird, Remo. If I'm being called out by a guy that's 2 weight classes below me, if you want what I got, come to where I'm at and I'll take you serious. You can't be barking from 2 weight classes down that somebody ducking you. You get what I'm saying? That's what he was doing. So he brought up Tank more recently. That's been my only issue with Gary, Mr. Gary Russell, man. You say you want that man, but you ain't fought higher than 26. Do you really want to fight, or do you want to keep talking about you wanting it?
Right, and when he got to talking about fighting Bud at 47, I said,
come on, man. He would get hurt. Bud, it really hurt you.
Yeah.
I need Alicia to stop hanging around Bill Haney.
Yeah, clout chasing. Telling you.
I'm gonna break up with her ass.
B Diddy, look, B Diddy. You know how B Diddy get down, boy. You don't want her back after build him.
You gotta think. Look what happens since taking pictures and that with Bill. You done got into it with AB. You're going back and forth with Clarissa.
Messy central.
Don't take the clout chasing approach. Don't. You're a hell of a fighter. You got more than enough smoke from where you at. The next weight class up. You ain't got to call for Clarissa. I thought that was corny from the rip. It was corny.
Hey. But what about I want the mayor fight.
Baumgardner.
Rematch.
Yes. I'm with that, Jay. I think it's a good one.
Yeah, I want that smoke. Because I'm gonna tell you, that was close.
It was close. It was real close.
Mm-hmm. That's what she should be talking to.
Where Amanda fighting at right now as far as weight? Serrano.
She's 135 or 130.
Is she? She went. Let me go back to it. Because you know she be bouncing around a little bit.
Yeah, she bounces around to where the comp is.
That'd be the more.
Well, that's what I said.
To direct that.
That'd be a bigger money fight too. It'd be a huge money fight for it too.
I just don't know if Jake and could play in the same field. They don't like each other. Jake Paul and Eddie.
Well, isn't Katie Taylor under Eddie? Or no?
Man, they know they these guys are professionals, man.
Yeah, her last fight was at 126.
26.
Yeah, 120. Where's her last?
Now, if she want that notoriety, it would be a better thing for her to sacrifice to go down or me to catch weight between that. She could go down there or they could meet in the middle or whatever and do a 12-rounder or 12 3-minute rounds or 10-minute, 3-minute, whatever, 10-round, 3 minutes and do something different there instead of chasing behind somebody. There's too much weight in between the two. But that's where the money is at.
That's exactly what I was saying.
They asked her yesterday about Serrano, and she said that they're protecting Serrano from her because Serrano's on the back end of her career, and they don't want Serrano to see her.
See who? Alicia? See, they didn't want Serrano to fight who?
Baumgardner was asked about Serrano. And she said that Serrano's handlers is protecting Serrano from her. She wanted to go in the direction.
Serrano, in my opinion, if there was a fight, is by knockout. I think Serrano's too busy. She have to, she a bigger female, so maybe, maybe she'd be able to hurt her. But as far as outboxing her, that's what Serrano, man. She know how to put them punches together, man.
Man, dude,
she way too damn busy.
And she long, man. She
ton of experience. Ton of experience.
Only thing I would oppose to that one though, is that more recently she been getting hit a whole lot more and a lot cleaner than.
And I agree 1,000,000% because I think she's slowing down a little bit. Like think about it, too many people don't even reach where she at in terms of number of fights. This chick got almost 50 fights. She's 46 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, and she got 30 KOs. Women don't usually get, 30 KOs.
You don't really get a lot of KOs in boxing, man. You don't. Yeah.
Facts.
See, but Baumgardner is not lying about what she's saying though. She's keeping it a stack on that because I think the Puerto Rico fight was technically supposed to be her retirement fight. She was saying something in that vein, so I think her build up is to return to Puerto Rico and actually retire in the ring. So I don't think she capping about that.
Yeah, they don't want her to see Baumgardner, bro.
I wonder who she's about to train with now.
So it's showing like Dallas and
I want to see that fight again.
I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it. Kayla Mayer really can fight. She got a good coach. And
I'd like to see the rematch of Savannah Marshall and Clarissa Shields. That was a good damn fight too.
I wouldn't mind it.
Those were 2 exciting fights that I would love to see a rematch, man.
And that's why I don't think
same night, matter of fact.
Right. That's why I don't think Baumgardner will really be able to hang with Clarissa because she been in there. Clarissa been in there with Savannah Marshall. She one of the biggest females out there, and she can punch.
Yeah.
She like
she's
a
physical.
female
She's really
Tyson Fury,
physical.
in a sense. The way she fight, you can see that schooling. You can tell she being trained, who she being trained by. But she got some real power, and Clarissa, took her best shot and beat her.
Yeah, didn't hit the ground that time either.
Right, and she gonna outwork you. That's the thing, man. I love watching her fight. She fight with a lot of passion, bro. She wants to win every single round. You know she.
And she's competitive. She's
very. I love it, man. That's why I say people be mad at her for her confidence. Imagine if she waited for somebody to come along and give her just due. You get what I'm saying? Like, you notice when it comes to certain athletes, they got to be humble. No, I would be talking, if I was her too, I'd be talking crazy shit. You know what I mean? It ain't like she don't back it up. She backs it up. I'm like, man, they was ready to frame her a duck. Like, Alicia ain't even in her weight class. She ain't ducking that girl. She won't beat her. She just ain't busy enough.
When you looked at the interview that they did, you could see how much bigger she was than Alicia.
You see her put her hands on, man. We gonna talk about that later for sure. I like
she smacked it down, Jack.
That's that, Jay. We from
Baumgardner got her ass out of there.
I'm telling you.
Somebody told Baumgardner, I was afraid that she was about to put you in the guillotine.
That's what I'm saying, man. If it is a sale, your girl's doing a hell of a job selling it, because she really looked like she don't have any kind of respect for it anymore.
For sure.
She really want to just dig off into her stuff.
A lot of people.
Jay stupid, yeah.
Hey, Jay, no pause on that. All gas.
Yo, man, Jay is a fool, bro.
I apologize. My filter gone, y'all. I apologize.
Nah, them good laughs, we need them, bro. It's all good.
I couldn't resist.
Needs me a good laugh, man.
Chris's defense has gotten so sharp over the years too, man. Since she been with John David Jackson, you just see like the way her defense improved. Oh my lord! I can only imagine like how filthy her inside game is going to be after this MMA experience. Somebody better try to knock her off now while they can, because she only going to keep getting better.
I'm telling you, better get her now.
I love her energy too, man. And I'm gonna tell you, man, Clarissa Shield gives me the good little sis in the hood vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's what I get from her, man. She want all the smoke. She gonna hang with the fellas. You know what I'm saying? And and talk shit with the best of them. That's what I get. That's the vibe I get from her.
She be talking crazy about Keith Thurman. She gotta relax on it.
The Keith Thurman.
That's how the hood chicks are. They think they can whoop the brothers too.
She gotta pull up on that.
The Keith Thurman thing is a bit much, but everything else she right on par.
Keith will man.
Yeah.
I want to see nothing like that. I'm like, I hope he don't. But he said if he did do the fight, I watched it. He'll tie one arm behind his back, and I don't even think that's a good idea though, because
me neither.
She'll get off on his ass.
And it's a lose too. You knock her out, the boxing world not gonna like you. You get beat up, you're gonna be clowned forever, and they still not gonna like you.
For him on that, right?
I'm telling you, no win, bro. Don't even. The fact that he started acknowledging it was pissing me off, bro. I'm like, come on, Keith, you gotta ignore her. You ain't fighting her ass. And she got to chill. Love me to quote, but man, Keith Thurman ain't nobody to be playing with though.
Oh man,
that man still could punch. Just ask Barrios. He rearranged that dude's nose. His nose looked like Squidward house on damn SpongeBob, man. I was like, damn, bro.
Hey,
to add on that wasn't even in 8 ounces either. They didn't fight with
10 ounce gloves at that. You gotta be careful how you playing with Keith.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. I was trying to get in contact with my daughter, man. When I told y'all, man, today I realized how old I am. My daughter turns 37 today. My oldest child.
Today?
Yeah, today.
Man, happy birthday to your daughter, man. Hope she enjoys.
Daughter, man, hit the bag for her. Come on, man. What we doing?
What you say, Remo? What you say?
So you hit the bag
You gotta
again.
hit the bag for your daughter.
Yeah. Let me get her on the phone first.
He said, "No, I'm gonna hit the phone first. We're gonna get the bag later." Or Jay said
Damn,
on the
Jake,
back end,
Jake,
man. Worry about the
you
bag on the
old as
back
dirt, Jake.
end.
Jake.
I'm old as dirt. Is that what you say being in boxing is?
Yeah, your wife, your daughter almost the same age as my wife.
Oh well, you like them young, bruh. So okay, how old is your old ass?
Mhm.
I'm 49.
We got Mark Nash TV up
6
in here.
years younger than me.
I'm 40. I'm 49. My wife is 39. Shit.
You 10 years older than your wife. I'm 6 years older than my wife.
Damn, Jake. You
I'm
almost out of here, bro.
man, whatever.
God damn.
Hope you look. You better hope you look this damn good at 55. Boy. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Jay, 50 what, Jay?
Yeah,
30,
I'm
35.
I'm the double nickel out this joint, man. What you talking about, Jack?
Damn, bro.
Tell him Mark Nash TV. What you talking about, man?
Who's gas said we all a bunch of pups
Yeah,
on
but
here,
happy
man.
birthday to his daughter for sure, man. Hope she has
Yeah,
a
happy birthday to you
wonderful
guys.
Hey, Remo, you third, ain't you, Remo?
38 year, 39 this year.
I can be your pappy.
Fucking,
day.
fucking Similac. Remo a Similac baby, bro.
Jay,
I can be your pappy.
he could be the pappy. He the pappy.
Hey, just tell him leave me alone, man.
Yeah.
I
Tell him
used
leave
to
me
hang out in
alone.
New York back in the day, boy. I'm just messing with you. Ain't
that turnpike
I
connection.
joke too damn much, man. All right, what we got going on, man? Absolutely freaking lootly, Jay. I definitely want to see Maya versus Baumgardner. Right. D for the win. I realized that. I was like, yo, let me chill, man. What the hell? I joke like that all the time. That's my youngster, but I don't know if I could joke with him like that. So, hey, Remo, I apologize for sure, man.
Man, you gonna stop apologizing to me, Gramps? You good, man?
I just don't know if you got that. A lot of them young folks got that tissue feeling skin, man. So you know,
Yeah.
It's the
Oh, man.
It's the ones right under me. The cats right under my age. I don't know what generation that is.
bubblegum and spit era. That's that bubblegum and spit
No,
era
no,
right
no,
there.
no, no, no. That's them. Them Pooh Shiesty mask kids. They come see you.
right.
Mhm.
I come to your house.
You know what the warning from them is. All right, say less.
Exactly.
Yeah, that say less there.
Can I tell y'all something funny? We were just talking about that in my house, right? You know, y'all might have seen the picture I put in the chat if you're in the Apple chat. My son is shopping in a toothbrush, right? I'm like, yo, what the hell you got going on? This the one that walk around with all the sharp pencils. So now he is sharpening a toothbrush. I'm like, yo, what do you got going on? So my oldest son put him in the headlock, right? And while he put him in the headlock, he started feeling something piercing his hand. Youngster had took a paper clip and started poking him with it. The youngster's like MacGyver, man. He will use anything to stick you with. So then he left, right? And he's like, all right. And I knew what that mean. He went upstairs. He was going upstairs to get something a little bit different. The dog barking and everything because they wrestling. Because the dog don't like no smoke in the house at all, Jack. So he barking at everybody because they wrestling and everything. And then my little son said, all right, okay. And went up the steps. I said, yo, you might need to leave. I tell you, the hangout house is crazy up in here, man.
See that shit?
The
I don't mess with
dog
no
said
young folks.
chill.
I ain't old, but I don't mess with no young folks.
right. Them young folks, man. I'm gonna tell you what's bad for them though. All them real teeny. I don't know what happened, but that generation is so small. They're not big like we are. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole bunch of little skinny, little scrawny kids. But they'll pull that ham out on you in a minute. But the problem is when they finally end up in the penitentiary, a lot of them end up boys, man, because they never learn how to fight. They too little to be a force in there. You dig? So if they don't pick up that shankerman or something, man, and learn how to use it, they in trouble, man. So Tony go in there and come out Tanya and Jax. Them youngsters, man, they need to wake up, man. They need to wake up, man, because they're gonna end up getting a rude awakening, man. A very rude awakening, man, for sure.
Message.
We can't get right today. I ain't see it.
That burning desire. So yeah, where is he though?
He might be a mighty voyeur right now. He like those special entries when I say burning desire and still like, he's a movie star now. You know what I mean? He's constantly working on the channel. He done made a big change. I can say that about Senior, man. Senior he got his
dialed in.
Yeah, he dialed in. Yeah. So he's making videos, man, and everything. He's making a difference now. So shout out to Can't Get Right, trying to get right, man. You did. But he listening though. He listening. He mighty for it. He listening.
Senior be acting like an OG. He my age too. Him and D for the win got OG syndrome. They just came out the womb on some respect me.
We called
D for the win, my guy. He said, "Hey, yo, me and Remo the same age. Chill out, OG."
See that? Y'all making alliances out here. Woo, we good money now. What's up, man? Yo, Jay, go ahead. Play with me if you want to.
Who that is? What you say? I missed it.
I said we making an alliance. The young kids in here. We about to bunk down on you. Keep playing.
Oh no, well, I got enough old heads up in here. Boy, y'all ain't trying to see that, man, at all. Now I got Bruce Gas, Jazz, and more, man. The complete OG up in here, man. Them old white men, man. They walk around with ARs and all types of stuff.
He walk around with his blunt and his lighter. He ain't got time to fool around with you.
No, trust me. He got an AR strapped to his back, man. They do not play. I'm just letting you know. Old white men keep an arsenal, Jack. Yes, let me tell y'all something. When I bought this house, right, I bought it from a white man. And the back room of my basement, man, had a steel door on it, right? I'm like, yo, what you into, man? Yo, the whole back room was cement and steel door. And he kept all his guns in there, Jack. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Old white men, man, they keep a lot of gunmen, man. I'm telling you, they collect them. They can't wait. They waiting for the what is they called what is it called? The revolution, man. They still believe the revolution is coming.
Revolution will be televised.
Yes, I got Banky 33 to life, man. 33 years of prison. Let me tell you, I got William old school, Jack. He ready to fight in a minute. D1, Tampa Tommy on my team as well. So I ain't worrying about y'all, man. Y'all youngsters, man, I ain't worrying at all.
Jay said he got some real hitters
at all.
And I got Cash Sport. So I'm not playing with y'all, man.
You know what?
Young whippersnapper.
You got a bust
the last name you said already, I don't want no smoke with. He already told me. He said, stop playing with me. I said, my old man got the pew pew. Said,
Yeah. So as they say, I'm strapped, youngster. I'm not even tripping off that, man. You know what I mean? I got a dream team. Remember that TV show, The A-Team, Jack? And they oh man, them old cats
I remember.
Together, man. I got a Murdoch too, Jack, a crazy one. My special.
I got something to neutralize all that right there. I'ma just show up with a pitcher of Kool-Aid and some Jello. You gonna
bribe us? Not the bribe. I got Jello shots. I got Jello shots.
Abandoned equipment.
I go one further, and I ordered our next pay-per-view fight. Come roll with me.
Hey, they are not to be bought, boy.
Old folks are not to be bought, man. They got their own Jello, Jack.
Oh, yeah, it come with the nursing home. You right, my bad.
We got our old Jello, man. You can't look. We at that point in our life. You can't bribe us with anything because we got it all already, man. In doubles.
Facts. Nah, y'all the OGs, man. Y'all been holding it down.
Appreciate it.
Y'all got me locked in. I ain't got
Yeah.
no life no more.
Hey, we just showing you how to do it. That's all. That's our job.
I don't want to be that bad because then I'm gonna be disappointed because the shit that I really want to see, I ain't getting, and I'm gonna be mad just like y'all.
Let me tell you, boy, them dreams, I had all those big old dreamaments too, but I'm still dreaming them. They ain't over. They ain't over, but I tell you what, I think you got to get to a level to be able to receive them so that way you're able to keep them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you hear me though, but you know, sometimes, man, you might get something too early and you're not ready for it, Jack, and you can't
that's
keep
true.
it. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So it's times in your life, man, and it's seasons. And once you start understanding those seasons, man, then you'll be like, oh, okay, now I got the reason. I see.
But that's my thing though, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of them dudes. Give it to me now.
Pause. Yeah. Instant gratification. Me too. I was dead.
Give me Keyshawn Teal now. I don't want it to marinate. Give it. I want. As a sports fan, I deserve with my support to see the fights that I want to see, whether it be too early or too late. But give it to me. Don't have me waiting and then I don't get it. And then you want to talk about the what if show. Nah, don't do that.
No, not the what if show. Or the I remember when show.
But think about it. Man. Think about how many what if shows you have since I've been in the sport or paying attention closer to the sport. What if Thurman and Thing fought? Thurman and Errol fought? What if Floyd gave Errol a chance? What if Keith Thurman actually got a chance at Floyd when he was coming up? What if Floyd and Manny fought in their prime? There's so much what ifs.
What if Donald Curry fought Sugar Ray Leonard?
See, that's before my interest right there.
What if Lennox Lewis fought Bo? You know what I'm saying? Them the fights that we wanted to see, man. Just because Bo beat him in the Olympics don't mean he would have beat him. I mean, just because Lennox beat him in the Olympics don't mean that he would have beat him in the pros. We don't know. Hey, Gregory Pratt say, Jay, I owe you one for your post on our Friday night hangout. Oh, you talking about the House of Roof post? Yo, that was GPZ. That was irresistible, man. That one had to go up, Jack, because that was classic when podcasts go wrong, man. You dig? And then Senior said, whoa, y'all acting like y'all didn't hear that, man. I'm calling the House of Roof. Now, I don't know if some of y'all know what the House of Roof is, but in DC and Maryland, we got a place called the House of Roof for battered women, and I think they have one for battered men. I'm not sure, but I know that they. So when he said the House of Roof, man, it's like a protection spot for people that get beat on, Jack. So, for domestic violence. So that's what made it just too damn funny, man. So it was real funny to us that know what the House of Roof is. So I don't know how far that extend up the east or down the East Coast, man. But that shit was too funny. GPZ, man. We hope you're okay. You know what I'm saying? And we are here for you, my guy.
This is Just Do is in the building, man.
Mama Do up in here? I ain't see her. Okay,
building, man, Jack.
Okay, let me check. Where my good sis at? How you doing, sis? Always a pleasure. She said, hello. Is it safe for me to be here? Last time I was in here, y'all was talking about yams and crap. No. We ain't yamming. But we are talking about Clarissa Shields and Baumgardner. So, they are yam intensive. So, I mean, Look at Jeff like, we about to call a House of Roof on you, boy.
He's trying not to eat tonight, man. Where my brother?
Say, sound like Sling Blade over there.
I mean, He ready to trade it all.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm saying.
No food for you.
My brother said, sound like Sling Blade.
Put that in there. Like, who said that?
It was all dots. You got to prove it. That was, matter of fact, that was me.
Hey, shout out to Baby Do though. Baby Do is camera ready. That boy was he took over the show, man.
My godson might be president of the world one day.
Man, little dude is a bundle of joy for sure.
You don't know what he might got. He's not even a year old yet. That's so crazy, man.
Yeah, that boy, man, he gonna be a tall one too.
8 months.
Eight
months strong.
And these kids are so aware now, man. You know, and I told y'all my opinion on children. You know, and the reason why they can't talk right now is because they just came from God, so they got all the secrets and all the information. And if they came out able to talk, they'll tell up all the secrets, and God's like, "Nah, I can't have that." So about time they finally learn how to talk. We done dumbed them down with our goo gaga and all that dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they done forgot all the stuff that they done learned while they was up in heaven before they got here. You did. But you can see glimpses of it in their eyes, man. And I see that in youngsters' eyes. Man. That was way intelligent. And I'm going to tell you now, I do believe they understand everything we're saying. I do believe that. I believe that 100%, man.
Oh, young boy trying to stand on his own now.
Yeah, he called himself.
He grab, crawl and pull up. That's his thing now. You know, now he on that stage where wherever he sees something, he grab and pull himself up and stand and start laughing, looking around and stuff.
Can I tell y'all something crazy, man? My mom said when I was 8 months, right? She said her and I used to walk down the street together, and everybody was so amazed that I was able to walk at 8 months, man. I was trying to get out of there, man. I've always been somebody that did everything early. I went through midlife crisis at 37 years old. Midlife crisis, 37, man. So I did everything real early, and that's why I got so many stories, and that's why I feel like I'm an old man now. And 55 is not old at all, man. I think when you get 75 and older, I think that's old. But 55.
No, that's old. That's old.
You know, even that in the grand scheme of things ain't really old. You think about 55 years or even 75 years in the continuum of time. Just like think about how long time has been time. You feel me? Like billions and billions of years.
Brother breaking
75
down.
Years ain't shit. That's the reason why we say life is short, you know, because in the grand scheme of things, it truly is. Like
right about that though.
And relative to us, 75 is a long time, but it really ain't.
But if you believe in the Bible or the Quran or any of those things, man, it talks about men that live to 1,000 years old. Methuselah, you know what I mean? And you know, you're like, damn, why we just, you know, life expectancy of a man is like what, 70? You know what I'm saying? I think that's what the life expectancy of a man now is, 70. You know, all the men in my family die early. I don't know why, but I'm gonna at least make it in my 70s, man. I feel that much, man. You know, but you know, after that, I don't mind going to see Jesus. I ain't gonna lie, because I know by then I damn shit done did everything, and the JBT will be just great by then, man. And it's going to be in good hands, so I'm not even worried about that. We gonna move forward, man. You know what I'm saying? So they said seniors here, senior in here, man. Or he might be with Good Sis today, man. I gotta go see Good Sis. I ain't seen her in over a month now, man. Last time I tried to go, I was talking to Remo. Never talked to Remo on 95, and just let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? You know, my tire busted and everything. I was talking to Remo. I said, yo, something don't sound right, man. Let me call you back. You know, I gotta blame Shorty for everything, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Baby Do walking and talking now, so that boy progressing like a champ.
Yeah, no doubt he gonna be walking. soon, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. I always tell Jess, man, you're blessed to have a little one at home, man. I
Man,
yearn for a grandchild, man, just to be able to play with a grandchild and everything. Because I'm gonna be honest, man. When I was growing up, I didn't know nothing about being a father at all. All I wanted to do was make money. And I thought that was pretty much because my granddad and all them, they just made money, came home, watched TV. They ain't mess around with us, play with us, and all that type of stuff, man. So I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know how to do all that. I just was wanted to be a good provider, man. You know what I'm saying? That was my end goal, man. You know what I mean? So I missed out on a lot of stuff. I'll be honest. Now I went to the football games and the track and the wrestling and all that, this, that, and stuff, but I didn't do all those things like we get on the floor and play with. I might have did it, but not a lot, man. I'm being honest with you all, man. You know what I mean? I was about getting to that bag and make sure that y'all had all my kids rock polo that whole school time. You know what I mean? That was my thing. I sent all my youngsters with the school with their button all the way out. You know what I'm saying? I dropped the ball a lot growing up being a pops, man. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully when I get grandchildren, I can be better at that, man. And if you're a father right now and you're listening, man, I hope this wake you. The money ain't gonna just do it all, man. The money you got to spend that time and all that type of stuff. It's a quan type thing, man. You got to have all three aspects: spiritual,
Absolutely.
physical, and the financial, man. You know what I'm saying? And then bring all of them together, man. If you don't have all of them, that's fine. Time don't cost you nothing. It don't
Mhm.
cost you anything. So if you can get down on that floor and play with them and just give them that little bit of time that they yearn for, man, go ahead and do that. And it is what it is, man. And our job as OGs, man, is to pass down our goodness and allow you to see our badness as well, so you can look at that and say, you know what, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's real, man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel though in my life, this is my job now, man, to help you not make the a decision, help you make better decisions. You know what I'm saying? And be a open book to you, man, so you can do the things what I did good and the things I did bad. Don't do them. You know what I mean? And that's so important, man. And all right, somebody pass the
Mhm. Mhm.
basket.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness, man! But what else, fellas? What else, man? So do we get this fight? Yes or no? I'm gonna go around the panel. Let's talk fashion. Do we get this fight, Baumgardner and Clarissa Shields?
I don't think
Maybe.
so.
Okay.
I don't think it made no sense right now. It ain't where it need to be. The weight too far.
Mm-hmm.
I, if anything, I cheer that she either push for the Serrano and get a payday,
Mm-hmm.
or just leave it alone until like either Carissa is at that point where she ready to tap out and you want to knock off the old head. But right now she got to get her name back in the graces in the ring. Focus on that because we don't know what she looked like after the scandal either. Because
Mm-hmm.
if she did have PEDs in the system, what she looked like without it? If it was like what's the word? A phosphor test,
Mm-hmm.
and it was an error. Prove it to the people first, but you got to get the people who are originally fans of you back on your side, because some people don't play with the PED scandals at all.
Right. Okay. Okay. Thomas Hill, you still in here?
I still am.
There you go.
I'm
We
gonna
gotta get you.
piggyback off of what Remo said. Matter of fact, I think he said something that was very critical. She is coming off of a scam, and she definitely needs to build her name up. And I think this might also be a way to get her name back up and get it buzzing, because you know how people feel about people failing test, or even just the schism that it is with a failed test. I think they're trying to gauge the entrance. I don't know if the fight is plausible because of the weight difference. I
Mm-hmm.
agree also that there are bigger fish for her at her weight class, that she are somewhere closer to her weight class that she can go after, especially the McKellar Mayer
Mm-hmm.
fight and the Serrano. That's the first thing I said. I think she needs to focus on making the Serrano fight. That's a bigger fight for her. and one that's a little bit more feasible to be made. But I don't think so.
Okay, just do. Just there. Aunt McQueen.
My bad. I was on mute. I ain't realize. My bad. No, we don't get to fight. I think the weight is gonna be the ultimate issue, and size actually do matter. If it didn't, Baumgardner be willing to go up to 160 and challenge her. You know what I mean? So I don't really think she want it. Maybe she want the name recognition and stuff, but she don't want that fight because she not truly willing to make them sacrifices to get it. So I don't think we get it.
Wow. Okay, Aunt McQueen.
Nope.
Why?
Nope.
Why?
That's all I got for you is nope. I just don't think it happens.
All right. Well,
I shook the magic 8-ball and it said, hell no.
I used to love that joint. I love that Magic 8-Ball. That was so cool, man. That was life for a second when we were a kid, man. I lived by that 8-Ball at one time. Both ways.
I had one too, man. I used to have a little Magic 8-Ball. I used to just
Yeah.
Not likely.
I think, first of all, Baumgardner, you just came off the whatever y'all want to call it. All right. She's got a second chance. Okay. I think she needs to make a fight like the Micaiah Mayer fight. Do that fight. Make it an impressive win. Make the fans really press and thirst for you and Clarissa Shields. Stop Mayer or just be so damn impressive. Like, damn, you get that. You know what I'm saying? Then the fans, you know what I mean, that don't know nothing about boxing, they get into that chatterment. They don't know nothing about the weight, but they willing to pay for it. They're willing to pay for it because they salivating. They want it. You did. So you got to do an impressive fight like that. The rematch with Mayer, make it look good. Come off of that, and just in the middle of the ring say, all right, y'all see what I did to this. Now, where that at? I'm ready for her now. Let's get it. You know what I mean? And that would just blow up crazy, man. You dig something? She can get something like that going down. Yes, I think we can have the fight. If nothing like that go down, no, we don't get that fight, and it'll be another what if, or if it could have, should have, would have type of event. That's what I think.
I think what she could do. I'm not gonna say what she should do, but I think what she could do is go up to 154, fight somebody there, see how she performs, see how she feels. Because Clarissa said that she could meet her at 154. She's not gonna do 147. So go up to 154, take a fight up there, and just see how you feel, see how you perform.
Damn, y'all forgot though. Y'all forgot, man. She might have to go see her regardless of the weight, man. She called her mama a pussy ass, hoe ass, something.
I forgot about that. Oh,
I forgot about that.
Oh,
go check her jaw, man. Go check her temperature real quick. It depends on how much she love her mama.
Pussy asshole. Goodness, I forgot about that.
She done already broke the rules of the hangout. She ain't ever been in here.
right. You talking about the mama, man. Goodness gracious. Yeah, those are fighting words right there. If anything, that's a fighting word. Pussy asshole, man. Goodness gracious. Ooh.
She put that country stank on it too.
Right. Not the country stank. Oh my goodness, man. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that, Remo. Damn.
Don't worry, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Hey, we need to just do a video.
Go up to 154, get a little tune up in up there, see how you feel.
Hey, we should make an edit video. We should make an edit video of all those little things back and forth of them, man, and put it out, Jack. Fuel the fire, man. Fuel the fire, man. It might get some run. Maybe a short. maybe we should do an edit short of all that, Jack. You know, it ain't gonna get monetized for the language that's probably on it, but so what? You know, it'll get you subscribers for it, Jack. But yeah, you know, something that ignites. You know. So, hey, what do y'all think about that picture that went out? Yeah, the video that went out yesterday, man. What do y'all think? How
Tank
y'all
is
think he looked?
He
Yeah,
looking
that
like
video.
ready to punch somebody in the middle of next week. Order a case of shadow round to go. Somebody going to the shadow round. It's probably going.
Has he ever looked like that before?
This early? No, not that I can recall.
Yeah, I haven't seen him look like that. Look like, and then you know he actually doing Ramadan right now.
Laser focused. That's
Yeah.
another layer of mental toughness, man, going into this fight. Man, tough. Tank about to show out, in my honest opinion. I'm not just saying that. I really think it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be one of the best cards this year, I think, potentially, too. I think he's going to knock Frank out.
Does he stop him?
I think he do on the later side of it.
Yeah. Let's talk fast. What you think? Maybe you don't think.
Oh, give me a second.
Okay, cool. Ant, did you see the video?
Yep. My guy look lean. He look mean. I think he's going to be looking sharp, looking quick.
Hey, what month is it right now? We're in April, right?
We're in April. The fight until June.
May, June. Whoa. Look like he already done hit peak already. Damn.
Yeah, it seemed that way, right?
Yeah, they might have to dial him down a little bit, man. It's still 2 months. It's 2 months. So that's 2 months of sharper than a knife, though. That's the beautiful thing. He ain't in fat camp.
I think it just give him an exceptional amount of time to focus on game plan and strategy.
And that's the end of June.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, I'm back.
That's a good point. What do you think about the video of Tank?
I'd never seen him look like that so far out of camp. And what's crazy is being an athlete. Sometimes when you got to push your body to make a weight, and he's already at desired weight to even walk into the fight and weigh in probably tomorrow. But the best part about him taking that time off, his body gets a chance to recover in between workouts now, where he doesn't have to push it to the point where we seen him have to sit in the sauna or go back off the scale and then make weight working out more. His body gets a chance to recover while he's working on actual tactics this time. Forget the sauna suit. The man got abs and shit. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's going to be dangerous, man. I think he's at that point mentally where he knows I'm next. And he's taking the approach as a star athlete rather than just a popular guy in boxing.
True indeed. And to piggyback off of what Remo just said about the recovery, I think the other thing is this too. He's gonna be able to get even more acclimated to where he is right now. And I think that will also affect his performance in a good way. Because oftentimes what happens is, like he just mentioned, the sauna suit and all that stuff, guys end up draining themselves and they end up being emaciated because it's a steep drop off, you know what I mean, from like the weight. But if you walking around at this weight and you know how you feel and you have 2 months to reach what do they call it, like homeostasis or whatever, where this is kind of like the norm for you,
right?
I can only imagine what the performance is going to be like, because this is regular. This is not like, all right, I'm here at 150 something or whatever, then I got to drop this weight off, then I got to rehydrate. He probably not even going to have to rehydrate crazy either, because this is going to be the new norm for him going into the ring. So yeah, I think he's going to be sharp. I think he's going to be quick, like real explosive. I don't see him being sluggish or anything like that. And the most important thing, like Remo said, is him being able to, he will be able to dial it back. because he's already at weight. All he got to do at this point is pretty much just sustain it. This is just maintenance at this point. You ain't gonna have to do nothing crazy. Just just stay sharp. Just keep doing the shit you've been doing. You don't got to go extra hard.
Right. So
Just
my thing is, when do
maintenance.
they? Hopefully, they're not going hard now, and that they. I wonder when do they actually start really dialing in, because you got so much time. It's not even the beginning of June. They're talking June 22nd, so that's damn near at the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? So we got so much. Technically, what we got 3 months. We're 3 months ahead. April, May, June. Yeah, we 3 months. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. I just wonder, when do they start pouring it on? Because most camps are normally an 8-week camp, 8 to 10 week camp. You know what I'm saying? They're starting way early, and I understand for the simple fact that he hasn't fought in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because he went to jail, did his thing there. You know what I'm saying? And he hasn't gotten a fight thus far. So by the time they finally fight, it will be a year, if I'm not mistaken. So I know Kenny and Calvin are, they know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But I just wonder, since you hadn't had to worry about him getting the weight down. He did everything he needed to do in between fights. You know what I'm saying? Like a good champion should do. You know, and 2-3 weeks ago we seen a video of him, or a picture of him at 138. At 138 2 to 3 weeks ago. I mean, him training every day now, he might drop down to 130. You know what I'm saying? So he's probably eating whatever he chooses to right now because he can. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I guess it's just going to be they're going to have to be able to manage time for him correctly so he doesn't peak too soon. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to peak right when the fight is about to happen. You know what I mean? And if some of y'all don't know what peak means, it's just be at your best fight shape mentally and physically, that where you're just at the apex of what you've been doing since you've been in training. You know what I mean? You're right there at your best right there. You know what I'm saying? And I just wonder, how do they, then they know what the hell they've been doing. They've been doing it forever. So, they got it down. Kenny not even down there yet. You know what I mean? It's just too early. You know what I'm saying?
Tank is on his B hop, man. That's how Bernard was. Bernard, you said stay in shape.
Yeah, Bernard had a
Stay
28
in
inch
shape.
waist. 28-inch waist.
To this
Grown man.
day.
Yeah.
To this day, even at 60 years old. Like,
Wow.
he's locked in.
I'm impressed, man. And I'm gonna tell you, man, a tank like that, I don't think can be beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be truthfully honest, man. Man, the kid's really a 130 fighter. He's a 130 fighter, man. I'm gonna be truthfully honest, but he punched like a 168 fighter, 175 fighter. So he has a complete advantage, man. And I always said that the fight for him, you know what I mean, for greatness, man, will be Shakur. That's the super fight. You know what I'm saying? Shakur is super talented, and he got some great minds behind him. You know what I mean? I mean, he got the great Andre Ward, man. You got Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? So man, Jack, they got some cats behind them, man, that know what they doing, man. So when that fight finally materializes and it gets the money that it needs, man, we are all going to be in for a treat. I can't wait to see Shakur's next performance, because I'm gonna tell you, it's going to be fine and fabulous. Shakur gonna stop his next guy. I put my dollar on that. Shakur stops his next guy. I don't care who it is.
Yeah, Artem about to get his ass chopped up.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
can I ask y'all a question?
Nah.
Seeing where Tank is as far as weight and focus and all that, is it that far fetched that the monster anyway thing is a high conversation at hand, because where Tank is right now, there's no sacrificing as far as if he stays like with this amount of discipline, because he not really sacrificing heavily to get down to this weight. And the anyway he got a little time. I see one more division at 30 for him. He about to fight one more at 22 and then 26, right?
Yeah, he about to fight again. He about to fight Luis Neri.
At 22.
Yeah.
And I think 26 is gonna be his next step up. But
Mm-hmm.
if
Right.
Tank had to, you know what I mean, really put it in the high gear, 30s, it looked easy for him. It's not like the rest of these dudes where they just naturally big dudes. Like Devin look big as shit, but he look in shape. Let me not hate on him. Devin look in shape for what I've been seeing. He got abs. He look like an action figure right now.
Yeah, always
But
does.
but my question is, how much more of that still has to go? That's my only question. To get him to 40.
No, not always. He don't always look like that. Because I remember about a month or so ago when he first started training, he had a video where he was like deadlifting. He had his shirt off. He had like no definition in his body. So he be enjoying himself in between camps. He's disciplined for sure when he's in camp. But outside, you can see it in his face. Like when him and Ryan first met up, his head looked big as shit. Face
Real
looked mad
puffy.
full. Yeah. So he'll get
But
himself in
I
shape. He do what he got to do in the gym. But I think it's a different thing when you're like kind of like where Tank is right now, where it's like you 3 months out, you already on weight, basically.
I think Tank probably just had a complete lifestyle change, like in totality. Everything around him just, you know. But the thing is, I wonder how much of what we see in the Devon right now, what is it, 2 weeks out? How much of that, how much of that sharpness that we see as far as like his physique has to still be depleted to actually get down to that 40? That's my question.
Mm.
I think the next step for Dev is to making sure that he stays somewhat close to where he is when he's in camp.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, man, Devin, he's growing so much, man, that you know, he, like we said last night on the old timers show, I don't even think that he has so much time left in 47. I mean, in 40, man. I mean, without making himself look like how he used to look in at 35. And we remember how emaciated he used to look at 35. He was looking like a Simpson character, man. His lips, it was just crazy, man. And yeah, I don't know how much longer he can do that. Big
It's so
Dre
bad
said Tank is
we haven't got like a actual weigh in maybe 4 fights, three, 4 fights.
the actual weigh in on what? What do you mean?
Like a action, not a ceremonial weigh in, like an actual weigh in.
Yeah, they don't seem like they don't like doing that no more, man. I don't know
No,
why.
no, no. It's only for him.
Mm.
Because you
Maybe
still get an
because of the
actual Tank.
optics. Maybe because of the optics, man. Because after everybody
No
seen
hate.
how he was looking, man, they was like, ugh, yo, that looks
See, but
bad.
the only reason I don't agree with the them doing that is because it's a betting sport. You know what I'm saying? And some people gauge where they're gonna place their money on how you look on the scale, what kind of temperament you are going in. Are you aggy that you couldn't make the weight?
Mm-hmm.
It takes away from the actual moment, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
But Bill gonna protect his son, so that's probably another another agreement he got on that too.
Man, Bill's just smart, man. I ain't gonna. I can't even. I like how he moving his son, Jack. Nah, I ain't got no arguments on it whatsoever. You know, I like Devin. I like Devin a lot, but I just can't see what everybody else is seeing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I used to see a lot, and I was like, damn, this boy might be the next Mayweather. I actually used to say that for sure, man. But I just think that when you get a person that have great feet and can punch and has speed, it's going to be his kryptonite that night. You know what I mean? You have to have all three and intelligence because he's intelligent as well. And I think Tank has all that. I believe Shakur has all that. I believe that when you talk about those things, I give Tank 1, Shakur 2, Devin 3. That's my lineup. You know what I'm saying? And all of them close in talent. But the only thing different with Tank is he got that equalizer that can erase anything. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to see if I'm right or wrong. You know what I mean? But Devin, man, I'm gonna tell you, like George Hansen and even Manny Riviera that was on last night, man. Devin walks on water. Being in boxing news, Devin walks on water. So and maybe they see something I can't see, man. But I feel like he hit a ceiling at this point, man. I seen how he was escalating in talent and everything, but now I'm seeing the same old cracker every time I see him in a fight, man. You know what I'm saying? And when he fought Loma, the dinosaur, you know what I'm saying? I had Loma winning that fight or a draw. That's what I had. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, man. So we're gonna see, man, what the kid looked like. But I tell you what, he need to look extra sensational against Ryan. Me personally, box Ryan ears off or stop him. It's no middle ground for that. You know what I mean? I don't want to see a split decision or any of that. I need a unanimous decision, a straight shutout, or a stoppage. Anything less than that, I got problems with. What do y'all think? Feel free.
Nah, I'm with you. Listen, man. He catching this dude just at a time where, from the outside looking in, man, you supposed to be his ass right now, man. You been doing everything but locking in on boxing, man. But
Mm-hmm.
so I think and he said he want to put on the performance of a lifetime. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How do you do that? It can't be a typical 12-round decision type fight. That's not going to be a performance of a lifetime. So I do think you're going to probably have to stop him, or at least drop him a couple times or something. I mean, you're going to have to really beat this guy ass. And if them tickets still don't sell come fight night and that fight still looking, yeah,
Sus.
you know
Sus.
what I'm saying? Your performance is gonna have to really make up for it, and you're gonna have to make people feel like they made a mistake not buying your fight. You get what I'm saying? They missed a good one. And the only way you can do that is with a performance that is gonna keep people talking. And I
Fight
don't know.
next week.
I don't know if a 12-round decision does that, right?
And
I would
especially what
respect.
you're saying, because he said, "Hey Remo, your logo went." Especially if you saying that he's not on your level. I
Right.
haven't seen him get any better since the amateurs.
C
When
plus
you
fighter.
when you say all that stuff, like how Hitchens said this weekend, it bites you in your ass if you do not rise to the occasion
For sure.
and yeah, and show us that different, man. Show us that, because now you don't put your foot in your mouth. Now you say he's not on your level and all that, man. You got to show me now. I'm from Missouri at this point, man. I'm from you got to show me. You got to show me that he's your way levels better than him and all that. So he didn't put his foot in his mouth. He didn't. He downplayed. He downplayed his opponent. Normally, the people that know how to do boxing and what you call them, they'll say, you know what, I got a tough opponent in front of me. You know what I'm saying? He has this, he has that. but no matter what, I'm going to make sure that my hands are raised. But when you shit on your opponent and say your opponent ain't this and your opponent ain't that, you leave no room for mistakes or anything, man. You're going to be crucified if you do not do what you need to do that night in that fight. Because other than that, I'm going to tell you, man, the fans are unforgiving. They're unforgiving. So now you done talked yourself into a
Hey, big homie, we just saw it this weekend with Richardson Hitchens, man. People are tearing his ass up on Twitter. The way he was talking about Lemos. Lemos ain't fought nobody. These guys was bums, and now you in front of the real thing, and now the perception of him has changed drastically. It went from could this guy be competing with the top of the 140 division to like he ain't ready yet. He need 2-3 more fights. Put him back in the oven.
So now what it says about you, it makes you look bad. It makes you look bad now. You see? So yeah, man, it's better not to say anything or at least give them their just due. You know what I'm saying? So, when you do beat them, now you done said you done beat a top person, you know what I mean? And I get, this guy done knocked out 10 people, man, and shoot. Hey, he ain't get here for nothing. This, that. He ain't travel all the way across the ocean to lay down. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of talk you supposed to have. You know what I'm saying? It leaves room for if something like that happened. Because then when you're talking to the press, you're like, well, I told y'all he's going to be tough. Y'all the ones that was saying that he was going to be a pushover. I told y'all he was going to be a tough individual. You see what I'm saying? And if he's not a tough individual, then you can say, hey, you know what I mean? Shout out to my opponent, man. You dig? I was the better man for sure. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that now. You done took that away from yourself. You took that away from yourself. And Shakur did the same thing. Shakur did the same thing. You know what I mean? He talked that talk. You know what I'm saying? But his wasn't as bad as Hitchens at all.
He trashed the fighter. Is what I think that talk stuff I expected though from these fighters. You know what I mean? I don't
These
think
new age fighters, but a lot of these older fighters say different though. They speak, for the simple fact you're supposed to promote in the fight. Well, why should I buy the fight if you're just gonna smash them out?
True.
I want, I want to fight. I like 50-50 fights. You know, but if you're telling me that this guy is not even on my level, why should I pay for it then?
Yeah. And you see all the different things that he was doing too. Yeah. Turning people off from the fight for sure. Don't give them no reason not to want to buy it.
And they crucifying them now. William Old School, what's happening?
Sure.
What's going on, fellas?
It's all good.
What's good, Will?
Man, B&N just brought up a good comment.
Okay.
So we know Devin hurt Regis in the fight. What if he does drop Ryan? Are we gonna put that on Snack?
I won't. I just say he dropped him.
What's wrong with Snack? I mean, they haven't proved Snack is steroids, so I can't give Snack a bad bone. I know Victor Conti is the mad professor that was behind the Balco stuff and everything like that, but he's been what they consider clean for a long damn time, and Snack has been tested, so it ain't that kitchen magician. So I can't give him a bad bone on being on Snack. I can't.
All right, but we also know that Bud looked a lot stronger against Spence than he's looked in the past.
Okay, but they got tested.
I don't know. I'm
Old School, you my guy, but I gotta disagree. You got he stopped everybody he faced at 147 going up to Errol Spence. So you can't say that fight was an aberration or an outlier. Every fight he's had at 147, he stopped everybody.
I'd like to know a lot more about Snack before I'm a pass judgment, but I'm agreeing with Tank. Tank called out Snack.
Why don't you order some Snack and then go get it tested?
If I had the money, I would.
You don't even know how much it costs. Yeah, and that's all I'm saying, man. Until a man is proven guilty, man, we can't do that. Let's not put that, as Just Do said, let's not put that jacket on. You know what I mean? Let's not put that jacket on them, man, until it happens. Now, when it happens, hey, man, then feel free to jump on it with all feet and hands. But until that time, man, let's not be them guys, man, that's putting the jacket on somebody that didn't even do nothing, man. You know,
Haney just a sharpshooter.
there's so many people in
Exactly.
jail, man, for stuff they didn't do. You know what I mean? So I don't want to put that jacket on, Bud, that, you know, he this, he that, Bud ain't never tested positive for nothing in his whole entire career. I have not heard one inkling about Bud passing a test or ducking.
Well, I ain't saying there's anything wrong with Snack, but I would like to know more about it. I mean, come on. We talking about a guy. We are talking about a guy who was literally thrown out of every sport that's running this damn thing. I would like to know more about it.
And I told you, if you want to know more about it, you got to invest your dollars to find out about it. Because if you're not going to invest your dollars to find out, you're just popping your gums at this point. Because if you want to know more about it, you got to do something about it to find out. And that's why I say, order something.
I'm gonna try to do some investigating.
Yeah, order something, test it, and then bring it back to the forefront and say, you know what? I had this stuff tested, and this what it is. Let's be those people, man. You know, let's not put jackets on people, man. If we don't. Now, I get what you're coming from, old school. I grew up in that era when Victor Conti, all that stuff. Granted, I've been there, done that. Yeah, I've been through it. I've seen it all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he done started a company now. He said that he's changed, and people can change. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty much sure you're not the only person. There's some people that got some money that probably done did it already. And if because it's nothing new up beneath the sun. If you done thought about it, old school, somebody else has as well. And somebody probably has already tested Snap. And all these people are on Snap. How are they still passing tests if something's wrong with it? Everybody.
Right. We're also talking about a guy who said, "Hey, I could beat all these tests."
Okay, but it hasn't.
Could I share this? Could I share this with y'all real quick?
Please do.
No, I'm saying, can you pull us up on the screen so we can go through the Snack roster?
Sure.
Most of these guys ain't really punching like that.
Let's see. Let's pull it up. All right.
So we got this up here, right?
Yes, sir.
Out of all of these guys. All right, Terrence Crawford, he can punch like that. Yeah. Caleb Plant got like a 50% KO ratio. He been on Snack for a minute. He ain't punching like that. Marky Garcia, we don't know what the hell's going on with him. Boo Boo, he's on Snack. He been on Snack for a minute. He ain't punching like that. Devin Haney been on Snack for a little minute. His last KO was what, 2019? He ain't punching like that.
Danny Jacobs is.
Yeah, Danny Jacobs, he could punch. Sean Porter
ain't punching.
He ain't punching like that. Josecito Lopez ain't punching like that. Andre Berto
ain't punching.
He ain't not like that.
As far as Caleb Plant, who did Caleb Plant knock out last?
Durrell.
With uppercut?
Durrell.
There you go.
Durrell.
Ended. Yeah, but that was a shot. That shot would have knocked anybody out.
Yeah, that was picture perfect.
Yes, it did, man.
That's lovely too.
Like I said, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with this, but we need to know more. We really do.
Okay.
Because we're talking about a guy who said, "I will beat all these tests."
Okay.
I know how to beat them.
But what I'm saying is just based off of the eye test, the guys that we have up here on the Snack roster,
none of them monsters. Mario Barrios.
None of them monstrous punches like that. So it's like, what is the real benefit of the Snack?
Okay. If I was to play devil's advocate, some of this stuff supposed to be give you better stamina. Is that what a lot of that stuff like clenbuterol, man? I know that was for cutting agents and stuff.
Yeah, that's cutting weight.
Yeah, but you know, also it might help. It's supposed to help in stamina.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Jay.
Well, now let me play the Angels advocate. Let me play the snack advocate. If it was supposed to be that leading up to the David Benavidez fight, right? What was the main question that a lot of us had about Demetrius Andrade? His stamina. Right. Is he gonna gas out? He been on snack for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Plant is another one where his gas tank has been questionable.
Yes,
a lot of people's eyes.
I get anybody.
He's been on snack for a minute.
I get people questioning fighters that choose to work with Victor Conte given his past. I do understand people reservations toward that. Not everybody that's in snack is working with that guy.
Right.
Per se. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's don't have dealings with him per se. So I think that's what it is. Some people actually deal with him, you know, spot on, or taking advice from the guy.
Yeah, like but I'm pretty much sure there are those microfine loops on Snap. So, right. I'm not saying that you're not right, old school, but I'm just saying let's not give that jacket on these fighters, man, especially if they have not been caught. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you, in the upper echelon, I was talking to somebody yesterday, man, that's interested in rocking out with the JBT. And he's an ex-football player, man, and for NFL. Okay, he played for 2 different teams, and we got into the steroid conversation, man. And he just kept it a band with me, man. He said, "Jay, I was on it, still on it." He said, and everybody that pretty much play in the NFL is on it. He said it's just a norm now. He said,
wow.
He said, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you too. He says a few of these boxers that are legends, man, that I know of, that I've seen them that get down like that as well, man. I'm not even gonna call the names out, man, even though a lot of people have heard of it already. You know what I'm saying? But because we got on that conversation, because he was saying that I think he said if you was a linebacker, you got to be able to bench press 500 pounds 20 times. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, you got to be able to bench 500 pounds 20 times to even be considered like that. He said, I'm 6'5", and they told me I was too short to be, I forgot what position he said. He said, I was too small, they said, to play that position that I played the whole time in college. You know what I'm saying? He said, so he said, when it comes to the elite level, majority of them all is on that thing, man. He said all of us do, man. He said, and he said, when you see a lot of these guys that are past fighters that are up in my age, like 55, and still looking like a straight brick, he said automatically you should know that that is not natural. You know what I mean? Because we're not even making that type of testosterone anymore, even to manage the type of muscle matter that they have now. You know what I'm saying? People like Shannon the Cannon, man, and people like that. He said, man, they just can't do it like that. Not that hard body that they be having, man. So yeah, when it comes, and Paulie Malignani said it too, man. He said, man, a lot of professional fighters, and he said 80%. He said 80% of them, man, doing it. Big Dre, how you doing today, bro?
I'm doing pretty good. Peace and blessings to everybody on the panel and in the chat. You're talking about Victor Conte. Victor Conte was the mastermind behind the Balco scandals, and he was the supplier for Lance Armstrong. Being a cyclist and following cycling the way I did and do, Lance Armstrong never failed a drug test.
No, he didn't.
Even when he was the only one tested on a particular day. So, and it came out that he was doing something, and he finally admitted it. But this was years after it. So
I remember that video, man. They did a documentary and they was taking the blood out of him and then putting it back in him, and it was crazy.
Yeah, Victor Conte was the mastermind behind all of that.
Yes,
and he again, Lance Armstrong never failed a drug test. So,
Yeah, but Marion Jones failed the drug test, and she was with Victor Conti as well.
Yeah, but like I said, Lance never failed one.
Yeah, but too much money involved. And remember, we all wearing those yellow Live Strong bracelets on our arm and everything. Yeah, the great story, man, and everything about them, that it is. But man, yeah. I mean, some of them, I believe if you got enough money, you can not get caught. You know what I'm saying? If you playing on that level, that tough level, but I still will not put a jacket on a person that has not been caught yet. We can sit here and think, hey, I think this person on it. A lot of people think that what's the kid name in basketball, the best one out there right now, James. A lot of people believe that James is on that thing. You know what I'm saying? But we can't put that jacket on him. I won't, because I think we just can't say it until it happens.
He ain't got no paperwork. He ain't got no paperwork to back it up. He can't put that jacket on nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not putting the jacket on it. I'm just not putting it past it. It is. The song says it's a thin line between love and hate. It's a thin line between being caught and not. And when you were one of the people who developed the test protocol, so
it's a possibility. I get what you're saying. I totally get it. He's capable of it. He's definitely capable of it. And that's what William O. School is saying too. He was like, the guy said, I could beat all these tests, and he probably could. He got all the best scientists in the world working for him. You know what I'm saying? But maybe they take that stuff to almost to the level of being steroids, but being steroids. But it's one decimal point away from it being it. But it didn't hit that level, man. Maybe they know how to do that now. You know what I mean? But just like Ant McQueen said, I'm not seeing no mutants coming from it. I don't see no super champions coming from it. You know what I'm saying? Bud been stopping people. And yeah, you know what I mean? And I don't think Spence was the best guy he could have been that night. You know what I'm saying? But if they fought again, I think we'll get the same results. It is what it is, man. Bud's just a better boxer than Spence, man.
Yeah, Mark McGuire home runs before he got on it,
Say that again, sir. I didn't hear you.
I said Mark McGuire was hitting home runs before he got on it.
But people want to stay in the limelight. They want to stay in that fame. They want to stay on competition. And as they get older, man, they know slippage is happening, and they don't want the slippage. So they were like, "Yo, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to remain on the top." Because remember they had that thing about Floyd recycling his blood and getting the Wichicums and everything. But
yeah, using them IVs. Because they do grant exceptions, but there's supposed to be a limit to how much you can actually use. But he was using like saline and vitamin C and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And he showed it. It was a video of him actually getting it done. You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't hiding it. He said, yo, I do this. And when you at that top level, man, and you got that money, you're going to spend for the best of all your training that you can. Why not? I'm going to get the best person. If I got that money like that, man, I'm going to have the best sparring partners here. I'm going to have the cryo train, when you get in that coldness, I'm going to get that. I'm going to do everything that's going to give me the competitive edge except cheat. You know what I'm saying? Except cheat. And maybe they're saying I'm cheating because if I don't, I can't compete because everybody else is cheating too. And I think it's one of those get down or lay down type of things, man, where they might saying, you know what? If I don't, then I'm gonna be left behind. It's a sad thing.
So what do we think about Errol training with Bozy?
He's not.
He's not?
No, I confirmed it this weekend. He's not.
So who is he training with?
I don't know who he is training with, but who he is not training with, because I called up there to get understanding. And they said, no, Jay, Bozy just said he wouldn't mind training Spence. That's it. They have not been in any conversations with Bozy and Spence at all.
Well, if he's if he's trying to make the fight with Fundora, he's got to be training with somebody.
He's not training with Bozy, is what I'm trying to tell you. That's not.
I got you.
Yeah, he's not. I asked. As soon as I heard, Blue made it up. Blue makes up news. I hate to say it, but the brother makes up news now. It is what it is, man. You know, he didn't got to that level where he got over 200 and something thousand subscribers, and he decides to do what he want to do, man. Now, he like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? And first thing I do, I get on the phone and I call people and ask, is this true or not? And that's exactly what I did when somebody I think somebody put it in the Apple chat or one of the chats. Somebody put it in there and I got right on the telephone because I know who to call about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And they said, no, that's made up. In the hangout, JBT, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. We ain't doing no rumors. We ain't going. If it ain't news, we ain't gonna talk about it unless we know about it, man. You know what I mean? And if it's rumor, I'm gonna put rumor in the title. You know what I'm saying? So that people know this ain't no clickbait. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. They said Blue put that out there that he's training with folks, and that's not true. They also said that one of the Chalos had a seizure. Now I'm hearing that they're talking about suing for character defamation. You know what I'm saying? So you just can't just get out here and just say anything. And after a while, you're not going to be a credible source anymore. Or maybe you will. Because I'm going to tell you, it's a guy out there named Prophet Muscle. And he got 9 million subscribers. And all he does is clickbait. So some people love clickbait. You know, some people love it, man. Because like I said, man, you got channels that are doing astronomical numbers. That's just, Gregory Pratt will be fighting Earl Spence this weekend in Baltimore at the Boys and Girls Club, man. You know, that's the type of stuff I'm seeing out there right now, man. And it's just terrible. You know what I mean? But I'm going to tell you, Manny Rivera said it last night. He said, I became a promoter because I was tired of the nonsense that's out here in boxing. And that's why I decided to become a promoter. And that's the same reason why I decided to open the hangout, because I was tired of the bullshit that's out there, man, and how the fans get treated. And it was just horrible. And I'm like, goodness, great. I'm not, I ain't saying that, I'm the best. I'm nowhere near that, man. And I have my own flaws as well, man. But goodness gracious, man. And that's all I'm saying, man. That's why I opened the hangout, man. You know what I'm saying? And then God started, bringing like-minded people to say, you know what? Yeah, I don't like that, man. You know what I mean? And that's why we got this JBT now, man, where we're going to bring that, people that just do. We're going to be unbiased about it. And we're not going to put out stuff that's not true. That's just the bottom line, man. I'm sorry that I done went on this long soliloquy. You know what I'm saying? But it really gets my goat, man, when you hear stuff like that.
Unless we're talking about Edward Vasquez, and then I have to be absolutely biased. Sorry. Not sorry.
And we all a little bit biased, man. Ain't no biasm is not. I'm saying straight lying is what I'm talking about.
And Jay, because of what you said, that's exactly why I'm loyal to the hangout.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Not me, man.
Right.
I'm saying I really appreciate that, and I'm glad you're back. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt, man. You might.
Yeah, well, you know me. I'm a little grouchy sometimes, maybe.
Yeah, we all grouchy. You know what I'm saying? But family, work it out. Family works it out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right.
Family works it out. If you're real family, family, man.
Yeah.
If you're not real family, it's not going to.
And let Remo know, Dre Finest and the Dependables are coming for his pudding and jello ass.
I got a call Dre Finest this evening. I missed the call. Today. He called me yesterday. I got to give him a call back. So I'm gonna make sure I do that right after I get off of here.
Listen, fellas, that's all I had. I'm gonna get back in the chat. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Big Dre. Hey, let me say this one last thing about them substances, man.
Okay.
We see what happened with my guy Michelle Rivera. He tested positive for something, still got his ass beat. So, and I mean that as no disrespect to Michelle Rivera, but we saw what happened. That shit ain't gonna help you win no fight, man. Only them skills pay the bills.
Exactly. And Remo, the Pudding and Jello crew is coming for you, brother. Yes, indeedy, man. And when we finish with you, you're gonna be eating pudding and Jello. I just don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. We got a new guy in the building, man. We got Jay at the Boxers in the building. We want to welcome Jay that the Boxer. Hey Jay, we're just a bunch of hardcore.
Now that's Jada the Boxer.
Jada the Boxer. I apologize. Y'all know I can't read. Jada the Boxer. I want to welcome you to the Hangout. We're just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together, talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We got only one rule around here, Jada the Boxer. No hitting below the belt. That means we don't talk about nobody's mama up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game. We want to welcome Jada the Boxer to the Hangout. Hey, Jada, do you actually fight? Are you amateur or are you pro? What you got going on, man? We welcome you. Y'all make sure that y'all give him a good hardcore welcome. Let him know that he is home. And we the Cheers of Boxing, where everybody knows your name.
I think I follow her. She's an actual boxer.
Okay, cool.
It's a woman.
Oh, okay. That's what
she's an actual boxer. Yes.
Is she amateur or is she professional?
She was an amateur last time I checked. I was watching her on YouTube one day.
Okay, that's what's up. Man.
Oh, she just said in the chat that she's turning pro soon.
Congratulations. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to start following you. You're on Instagram as Jada the Boxer. If so, I'm going to make sure I start following you and everybody else in here. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Jada the Boxer and that we usher her in her pro career, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. I love getting behind the boxes, man. And would love to bring you on and do interviews and all that good stuff. For sure. That's what's up.
I'm going back to the chat, Jay.
All right, okay. You know, he's like
peace, guys.
He go to the hood. I'm back to the hood, man.
Peace, guys.
Okay, peace out. She said, "No, I'm just on TikTok and YouTube. Maybe I should." Yeah, you need to get. Let me tell you something, Jada the Boxer. It's so important that you get on all platforms because when it boils down to it, you want to have a following. You know, that's what it's about now. You got to have a following, and that way they'll say, well, what are you bringing to the table? Well, I got 1 million people on Instagram. I got another million on YouTube. I got another million on TikTok. Where the bread at? So make sure that you get on every platform as possible. And when you're training, make sure that you get yourself 30-second and one minute videos and post them. You need to do that. You got to build your platform because it's a social media thing now. It's not just about how good you can fight anymore. It's how good you can tweet. Yes, fellas.
Right.
Fellas, I think we covered everything today. What do y'all think?
I think we did a hell of a job. Another great build in the hangout.
Sound like you eating, my brother.
Not bad. I know it.
Sound good. I'm hungry myself. I can't wait to find me something to eat, man. For sure, I got to make a few calls once I get off of here, man. I got to find my daughter. She might be at work on her birthday. Maybe that's why she hasn't answered.
Yeah, Jada the Boxer. We're going to be checking for you for sure.
Yeah. We're definitely going to be checking for you. And we love that you're here in the hangout. You didn't get here by happenstance. Is this your first time being here, or have you been watching us? Are you been a mighty voyeur? Because I'm starting to see a lot of the voyeurs coming out now. You know, they're starting to come in the chat. I guess I passed the probation period or something. You know what I mean? And now they're starting to actually materialize into the chat. And
this is a pretty good dude, ain't it?
Huh?
They say this is a pretty good dude. Let me say what's up to him.
He ain't half bad. You know what I'm saying? You know, he can't talk. He got bad at grammar and English, but you know, he'll be okay. Hey, y'all, at 2:00, make sure that you all check out Cash Sports, the Boxtorian, man. He's going to be doing his thing tonight, man. I mean, at 2:00. You dig? If you interested in the education of boxing, hey, don't miss that. Oh no, don't miss that at all. And check it out. He's probably gonna run out until about 3:58, 3:59, and he's gonna pass the baton out to my guy right there, Just Do Boxing. 4 o'clock shorty, if you will. They call him the voice. Yes, indeed. And he gives you an unbiased approach to boxing. And you know, and he gives you your just due, just like the name. He's not about tearing down fighters; he builds them up, man. And I salute him for that, man. That's so important. Then we got my man Ant McQueen. You never know. I mean, he's like a mad scientist. He might start a show at 2, 3 in the morning, and it'll last till next week. You know what I'm saying?
Three in the morning to next week.
Right. Man, he be doing the marathon shows, man. I don't know how he do it, man. I was speaking about Ant yesterday, man. I think maybe Remo and I was like, man, that brother is so damn intelligent, man.
Yeah, for real.
His mind moves so much, and he be multitasking and everything. And man, once you learn how to just totally channel that thing and have blinders, oh my goodness, I feel sorry for YouTube, man, without a doubt.
And I feel glad for the boxing community.
Oh man, man. And then on Wednesdays, y'all, let's talk fashion. I'm talking Remo, the king of fashion, man, does an amazing show at 10 a.m. Man, you can't miss that one. You cannot miss that one, man. If you like to find out about the fashion world and sports as well, man, One Stop Shop is there for you. So check out Remo. Let's talk fashion. That's every Wednesday. You know, make sure you check that out. Then I spin the block right after Just Do. And I come back at 8 o'clock, man. And that's 12 rounds, you know, 8 to 8, you dig? And I give you the latest of what's happening in the world of boxing, you dig? Any new things that didn't happen, you know what I mean, within that 12-hour period, you know what I mean, doing them 12 rounds, you dig? And I always go the distance for show, you know, I knock out a few, you know, but it is what it is. Then I pass the baton on to the big homie King, the big homies, the Rise podcast, man. Yeah. They the big homies. They've been around, man. They doing their thing. Hey, they only got the face of boxing on their team. I mean, but yeah, senior in the crew, man. They do what they do. That at 9 o'clock, man. And yeah. And they rock it out, man. Then we spin the block all back over again the next day, man. So we definitely got a lineup for you. All you got to do is tap in. The JBT is growing. We have a channel called the JBT Network. Please go over there and subscribe to that. We need to get that monetized. So the only way we get there is that we get those subscriptions, but we also got to get that time. So we need to start posting more stuff on that as well.
Right.
Other than that, man, Jess, you got anything else to say?
No, we gonna just keep building on this boxing, man. We gonna keep using these platforms, our platforms, to be an asset to the boxing community, man, as a whole. And we gonna keep building each other up too, man. So much love and appreciation to the whole JBT family and everybody that's rocking with us.
Amen, and a boom shagalaka to that. Other than that, man,
know it.
It's your boy Jay Hardcore, and I got my guy Just Do, and we out of here.
Peace.
How you turn this damn thing off, though? All right, and we out.